Welcome everyone to our live for we're starting on time for once.
Yeah, welcome, benvindo.
It is Wednesday, April 29th, and we haven't done a live in a while. Decided to just maybe do a kind of an ad hoc last minute
An impromptu.
Yeah, impromptu, that's the right word.
Yes.
Impromptu live that we put together here. But
So impromptu
mhm.
that one of the people watching is at a pub.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Look at that. Who was it? We were reading some of the comments.
Yeah, somebody's
Herb.
Oh,
No,
we know him.
Yeah, Herb. Yeah, he
Yes.
joins our
Yes,
lives quite frequently. Herb says trying to watch from local pub Cedary. So that's commitment right there.
Well,
so
you know
thank
something, Henry? I got something for you.
What?
Are you thirsty?
For beer?
Let's join Herb at the pub.
Oh wow! Look
Here
at
you
that.
go. Here you go. Here you go,
Oh,
Henry.
ginger beer.
It's ginger beer.
What? I never had ginger beer.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic
beer.
soft drink. Okay.
Let's make sure we say this is non-alcoholic. We are not
Yes.
drinking on the job. Be mindful when you're
That's a
operating
surprise.
heavy equipment with sharp needles
Yes.
that you don't do it. But anyway,
Cheers.
cheers, Henry. Here you go, Herb. This is for you.
That's good.
What do you think?
That's good.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
That's
Ginger
jengibre.
beer.
In
Nice.
Spanish, they call it-
Goslings. That's
yeah,
the
jengibre, non-alcoholic.
Okay.
Did you know that
I
there's
did not see that you had that hidden in your table.
Did
right
you
there.
know that there's a rise in consumption of non-alcoholic beverages?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
over the last
over alcoholic beer.
no, over what time period?
The last 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a company that spent a whole bunch of money just to make non-alcoholic beer.
Ah,
And they're being very successful at it.
nice.
But I digress. Anyway,
okay,
you really have to love the flavor of beer in
yeah.
order to be drinking it with no alcohol.
Herb says I love ginger beer.
All right. Well, here's to you, Herb. And everybody out there watching in live land. So we got a whole bunch of stuff planned
maybe
for
Goslings
today,
should sponsor us.
Yeah, this
Right
segment
here,
of
look
Chroma
at, look at that.
was
Put it
sponsored.
right here.
And then when you hold it, you have to hold it like this.
Yeah,
Henry.
yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
it's a nice.
This segment of the live was sponsored by.
Okay.
That's a
All right.
tasty
It is
beverage.
good. It is.
It is good, right?
Yeah, it is good. Okay. Well, today
Yes.
we've got a quite a bit of useful information, to say the least, to provide to everyone. So before we get started, well, to give us a preview of today's conversation, really it's going to be about the efficient use of a multi-needle machine.
Yes.
and in ways that people don't normally think about.
Yeah.
You know?
We are thinking outside the box.
Yes.
People are like, why do I need 20 needles?
Yeah, that's the most common reaction that we get. Because people know we offer 10 needle machines, 15 needle machines, and 20 needle machines. And then when we say, oh, we have 20 needle machines, the first reaction for a lot of people that are maybe new to the industry are like, oh, I don't need that many. I only do designs that are like 3-4 colors.
That's right.
Okay, and 10 is
for
more
those,
than enough.
For those people, this is where this is going to come in very handy.
Yeah, it's gonna be an eye opener.
But when I bought my machine, Henry, I was like, they're like, yeah, we have 10 needles. I said, do you have more? They said, we got 15 needles. Do you have more? We got 20 needles. Do you have more? Okay, we'll give you that one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I saw the value of the 20 needles right away.
Exactly.
So today we are going to tell you why it is super valuable to have that the 20 needle or the most. Never think it's enough.
Right. That it's not just about on the surface level what people think just the number of colors.
Deeper than that.
It goes a lot deeper than that.
And
so,
we're going to dive deep into it.
Yeah, and we'll show you kind of like real world, production examples.
Yeah,
of how when that comes in handy. Okay, so that's kind of the topic that we'll be discussing today. But we have quite a few announcements to kick things off. Also,
in addition.
Yes,
all this stuff.
In addition to the topic that we're going to be talking about today, first and foremost, we just released a new update to Chroma,
which is incredible, Henry.
Yeah, and like I promised you guys, we do these updates every 3 to 4 months, every quarter essentially. So you got about 3 to 4 updates every single year. And because people ask, oh, why do I want to pay for the subscription? Well, you get these continuous updates, so you get those for free once you're on the subscription license. you get these new fonts that come out, new features that come out, and we just released just a couple of days ago this week we pushed a new update to Chroma with a bunch of new features. Carl has tried firsthand and probably given some of the feedback to develop some of these new features with our developers.
And also, I have a video dropping Friday.
Okay.
On the
Chroma digitizing
on Chroma digitizing channel on YouTube.
Chroma
digitizing, and then I already made another one for next Friday. So there's a bunch of videos that are coming up that are going to show you these things. But if you haven't opened Chroma yet and you haven't updated it, if you are a subscriber, you need to do it now, because the fonts are, dude, incredible, man. I was making the video, and while I'm making the video, I'm like, well, I can't believe it. There's this, and they got that.
Yeah.
You have to see it. There are some incredible fonts, and we're not talking just regular ABC. We're talking a whole scenic background letter. Like, it's so cool, and they've added over 200 fonts to the already extensive library of fonts.
Nice.
So
what are some? Yeah. So we got to check out all the latest updates for Chroma. You can go to Chroma embroidery.com/what's new,
right?
Okay, but besides fonts, any other things that pop off off the top of
your
your head?
one of the ones that I really like, and Chroma has had it from a very long time, but nobody kind of knew about it.
Okay,
and now we're making it like it's there. So Chroma has shortcuts, like many other softwares do, right?
Yeah.
So these are quick keys that you can hit to access particular parts of the software. So once you become familiar with the shortcuts, you don't have to go back and forth to your palette and click. Let's say I want to go from satin stitches to run stitches to complex fill, back to run. I'd have to take my mouse, move it from where I am, go here and click, and come back, go here and click. Well, we have had shortcuts. And when you hovered over the item, over the icon, it would tell you what the shortcut was. But many people didn't know what that was. But those are the shortcuts that are already embedded into the software.
Okay.
If you go to your portal, your customer portal, customer.racoma.com, right?
Yeah.
If you go to your portal, you can download a list of the shortcuts.
Okay.
And what I did is I downloaded it, printed it, and put it on the side of my computer. That way I know exactly what they are, just in case I can't remember. But for the most part, they're very intuitive, because they act just like all the other ones, like Control V or Command V is for paste. Control C, Command C is for copy. So they share a lot of the same attributes.
Sure.
But it increases your throughput when you're digitizing. So for example, if you're doing a satin stitch that has, let's say you're doing puff. So when you make puff, you have to create caps. So you create one cap, and then you have to create a run stitch that goes from one cap to another cap, and then a run stitch that's going to go from that one to another one. So imagine every time you have to stop, go to the icon, click it, then come back. So here you're just hitting a number 5 for satin, 4 or 2 for run. And you can just switch it real quick, because you've got this free hand. So you might as well be doing stuff like this. And then the panning tool, a lot of times people just use their arrows to move the image around, but you can just hit the space bar and drag stuff. It's almost like this virtual world, man. We're just doing stuff like that.
And also speaking of shortcuts, one of the biggest updates in the this April 2026 release is the ability to create your own custom shortcuts.
Yes.
So instead of the built-in ones that are like most common, now it's like, oh, you can essentially create shortcuts for certain keys that you use a lot.
Right.
Based on what what's
your style,
your style, and how you remember it.
Exactly.
So it's like able to create your own shortcuts. That's awesome to be able to increase your workflow. If you do a certain if you let's say you do patches a lot, and you need to do these circles. You can just make the circle a certain shortcut key, and then just click one key, and then it just goes and opens that tool for you to drag. Right. So you don't have to kind of go click around. So it depends on your kind of what you do and what are the things that matters most to you, and then able to customize your shortcuts based on that. So
and that's super cool. What the update is about. Where before, like, the shortcuts have always existed, but now not only are they not only can you just get it from the software, you don't have to go to your portal to download it. It's already in the software now. If you go to tools, you scroll down, you'll see a little thing that says shortcut. You click it and all of them show up. Now on Lux, you can actually create your own, like you were saying, you can create a macro. So your own keystrokes, so that when you
will do
it,
a sequence of things.
Exactly. So that's like the really cool thing about it. So if you're doing the same repeated jobs over and over, you can just create this macro and boom, it'll pop them out real quick.
Yeah, the expanded font library we talked about, that's across all tiers, Inspire, Plus, and Lux.
And is that what they're seeing right there?
No, I just pulled this up. But,
okay, so if you go to Chroma Digitizing, you can see or chromaembroidery.com, you can see that font right there. That summer font is just one of several that are like that, where it actually has a background built into it. And there are multicolored fonts like a Chrome. You know how Chrome has like a dark silver on the bottom, and a lighter color on top, so to give you that reflection thing. They've got some like that. They have two-tone colors. They have there's more puff fonts. And with the TT functionality, you've always had this, but with the TT font, True Types font, if there is a font that we don't have, you can go online to a font creator. There's so many different fonts out there, millions and millions of fonts. We can't have all of them, but if there's a particular one that you want, you can download it, the True Type font, install it into your computer, just as you would add a font to your Word documents. And when you go to the True Type font, you'll have access to all those fonts. True Type, Time True Roman, Arial, like all those special ones, Wingdings and all that type of stuff, and it'll automatically digitize it for you. Now, some of them, depending on the style, you may have to tweak a little bit, but you do have that option and you can do it. So there was one customer that wanted a particular file on her machine, but we can't put it on the machine. But she downloaded it, and I showed her how to do it. So now she has it on Chroma, and she can just do her names with that particular font, because that's what her brand is. So, so for her, it's great because now it's just a matter of typing it in and hitting send, and boom, there it goes. Right
because there's some customers that might want like a particular font, and like, oh, I want this, in this font, and they're very particular on that specific font. And then if you're not, if it's not in Chroma, you can have the True Type fonts and essentially like upload it and create it in Chroma, so that now you can type and digitize it.
And there's two ways of doing it. You can take a font
and digitize it,
and bring it into Chroma and create your own font, so that when you go to your font library, it's there. Or to make it really easy, you can just do the TT and it's already done for you. So you can either, let's say you download a font library that's already digitized, and you want to bring those into Chroma, you can do that. That takes a little bit of time because you got to do letter by letter, and sometimes you have to kind of tweak some things, because it might just be a little bit different. But with the True Type feature, you don't even have to do that. So you have like unlimited access to all these fonts already.
All the fonts on the internet,
which is amazing,
essentially. So that's that upgrade is now live. So that update is now live. If you already have Chroma, when you do log in, it will give you a prompt to download the latest updates. So then once you do, then all those features are available to you.
And every time you log into it, you're gonna see all the Chroma videos already there. So now you don't have to go and look at YouTube for videos, because it's all right there. So if you're thinking, how do I do this again? You can just look up. So there's a new interface, a new GUI. So when you go into it, you're going to see a new front landing page where you're going to get it
like
to
a
your Chroma.
new dashboard.
Exactly. Yes.
Like a new dashboard. So it links to all of our videos. And things like that, so easier for you to get started. So quite a bit of new stuff. And then also available in Lux is the you're able to kind of print a catalog with realistic embroidery view, so that you can show your customers like a more polished presentation of how these designs would actually look like. So if you have a catalog of designs that customers choose from, instead of just printing the design or like a flat looking design, you're printing it with a true, like a 3D real view of how the embroidery would look, so that they have a better visualization of like, oh, this is how this design will look on my garment.
And there's another thing. There's so many things. There's another thing that, to me, I find it's been there for a while, but it's been refined. We get a lot of digitizers sending us stuff sometimes. So we'll get a run sheet.
Okay.
And on the run sheet, it really doesn't say anything. It'll say whatever software they were using, but it's not personalized. With Chroma, you can make your own header. So when I digitize and I send out the files, it has my logo on the top. It's got my website on the top. It's got my phone number. So when they look at that file and they're looking at it in their hand, it says everything. So it's like, they don't have to be like, hey, who do we get this file from? It's already there on the run sheet.
So it's more, you can brand your run sheet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's one way to do it. You have all your information right there. So that's like your calling card. If they don't have your business card, they've got your run sheet right there, and it's got all your information on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, branding an invoice or a PO, right? Like you want to make sure that your branding is on the document that you're sending.
And you could load a little JPEG on it to actually have a logo and put text on it. You just got to import it, put it in.
Yeah,
and it's really fantastic.
So be able to brand your run sheet. Awesome.
And there's more.
Yeah,
that's not it. There's too many things.
Yeah, but yeah, these are kind of some of the highlights of the latest release. That's going to be, you know, essentially a free update for all subscribers. And for a limited time, we're actually running, you know, for a kind of like a flash sale for Chroma. What's the code? We're giving what is it? 20%
off,
yeah,
right?
25% off. 25% off. So if you go to, they can use this on Chroma, embroidery.com, and on Recoma.com, I assume. Yeah,
it's during the live.
Okay. Oh, it's during the live. Okay. So yeah, so for people that are interested to get a Chroma license or to upgrade their existing Chroma license, you can get 25% off using the code LIVE25. You can do that either on
that rhymes, Henry. Did you know that? Live25.
Oh, Live25. Live. You can use the code LIVE25 on Recoma.com or embroidery.com, and just when you check out, type in that code. You get an instant 25% off the price listed. Okay, so
and it's so worth it though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It is so worth it if you're looking at. I have the privilege of using many different types of embroidery software, and I have to tell you, I hate hunting for things. All right, and what I mean
no
by
one
that,
likes. If
you've ever used other softwares, there are certain functions that, dude, just put it there so I could get to it. You know, but some of them you have to hit a sub menu and a sub menu to get to that thing. And
then right click.
You have to dig so deep into it that it's just so hard. If you don't know, it's not like in Chroma, I can look and be, oh, there that thing is. In the other software, dude, you have to dig and be, you know, it's like doing a root canal.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. It's so deep.
The root canal, that's painful. Now, if you lost my train of thought there.
Root canal.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not thinking about root canal. I was going to talk about something else, but the root canal threw me off. But now I remember what I was going to say.
Yes.
That if you haven't, also, like, if you do have Chroma, or you're thinking about getting Chroma, but you're kind of hesitant on like, oh, but you know, I don't know how to digitize. This is a brand new skill. Yes, it is something that you got to learn, but we have so much resources to teach you how to use it. Okay, not only do we have, once you become a Recoma customer and you log into your customer portal, we have weekly Chroma trainings, you know, that our team hosts, that you can join on different topics. But even more so than that, if you don't, you know, if you can't make it to a specific training, we have our Chroma digitizing YouTube channel. Has now over like 10,000 subscribers on there. We have a bunch of videos on different topics, patches, you know, different types of stitches, how to digitize for 3D puff, and all of those things. So you can make sure to check that out. You know, if you're kind of thinking about digitizing or learning it on your own, or adding it as part of the repertoire that you want to offer to your customers. Okay, so but yeah, you can use the code LIVE25. For the duration of the live, if you want to get a Chroma license, either a brand new one or to upgrade. All right, so that's it for that. And then what else do we got before we dive in? Oh, we got to talk about before we talk about the current promo, Deco Summit. You know, while it's you know, people think, oh, it's like 5 months away. That 5 months is gonna fly by.
Man, we are already sweating
like 4.5
over here.
months actually. Now we're already, you know, almost into May. And we are gearing up for Deco Summit. There's what? Yeah, 4 months.
That's it, man.
4 months. Yeah, 4 months and like 10 days or something like that. Or yeah, so We are gearing up for Deco Summit. Tickets are on sale. And for the live stream viewers, if you don't know what Deco Summit is, it's, you know, for me, to put it simply, it's a 3-day educational and immersive event where it's really like a summit. People from all over the industry gather. It's not like a traditional trade show, although we do showcase our latest technology that you can check out. But more so, it's about the networking. It's about the seminars and education, the hands-on training. If you're a VIP ticket holder, to be able to learn the latest techniques in not only on the machines and the techniques to do certain projects, but about sales, about marketing, about, you know, running your production and operations. You know, all of these things, and to learn from others that have been there, done that, maybe made the same mistakes that you're making now and are struggling with, but they've overcome it, and learn from, you know, those successful people how to overcome those challenges depending on what phase of the business you're in, right? And Carl, you've been in the last couple of Deco Summits. You know, what would you say is the kind of the thing that stands out the most?
You know, at Chroma, we are committed to our customers. And it's not just, hey, here's your machine, see you later.
Yeah.
You know, the Deco Summit was designed for those people that are our customers, that want to scale their business, that need to learn more, that might be too shy to say, hey, how do I do this on the chat? You can ask us directly. You can go to Deco Summit, you can learn, you can feel inspired, you can learn new things, you can get hands-on training on your machine. So there are people that have come to Deco Summit that have had their machines for 2 years.
Oh, just like
and
still sitting in the box.
So scared of using it. They've gotten their training, and it's amazing. They come to Deco as a little caterpillar, and during the whole Deco Summit, their metamorphosis into this chrysalis, and at the end, they fly away like these butterflies, beautiful butterflies, making amazing things, having met amazing people, and they're thriving.
Yeah.
And they came in like so scared, you know, like, I don't know, I'm scared. And then they come out, man, it's like they're empowered. They learn. And not only do we teach them how to operate the machine, and they can ask any questions. And we do have a special class at Deco Summit this year that is going to deal primarily with tension.
Okay, nice.
It's a whole course on tension for all of you that are kind of wondering, right?
Yeah.
So we give it to you. We're giving you everything you need to be successful. The contacts, the how-tos. How do I scale my business? Why do I need 20 needles? Well, you came to the right place. And you get to talk to people who are there, been there, done that, or doing it.
Yeah.
And then they help you move along. And you know, some people are so scared. You know, the video that we shot on the last live, that we were talking
short.
Yeah, we were talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, just take your camera. You don't need a fancy gear. Just take your camera, record what you're doing.
And that video got like 20, 30,000 views. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Just
shoot a video.
Yeah, exactly.
Just shoot a video.
Right. So, you know, we talk about social media. We, you know, in the last couple of years, also sprinkled in some like AI stuff. You know, and as that's taking off, to increase your efficiency in your workflow. You know, you network with other people that might be in the similar stage as you are, and then you get inspired and learn from this. Like, oh, you know, I'm not alone.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
There's a bunch of people out there just like you. This is not the first time I've heard this.
Exactly. And so people come out inspired and really, you know, ready to take on that next challenge and overcome that next challenge.
Sakar Karen, it's going to be her first Deco Summit.
I'm already ready for Deco Summit. First time.
What do you have, Sakar? What's your? Do you have a printer? Do you have an embroidery machine? What do you have? Let us know.
Yeah. So, okay, great question from Brett here. Does the Live 25 code work for the Deco Summit ticket? So we have a different code for Deco Summit. This will be a good transition into that. We're doing a flash sale between now and a Friday. The tickets are already heavily discounted because we're still in the early bird phase. So you're getting it early.
You gotta get it now.
Yeah, the longer you wait, the higher the tickets prices are going to go as tickets sell out. But on top of that, we're doing a flash sale. Let's put that on the screen there. The code is a live20. All right, you can use the code live20. You can use that on decosummit.com or on recoma.com, and we have a page for Deco Summit as well. Let's put those links down below. But essentially, look, the regular price, if you wait till last minute, it's gonna be $795 for general admission ticket and $1295 for VIP ticket. Right now, they're on sale for $400 off each. So general admission, you get it for $395, and VIP, you get it for $895. But for this flash sale, using the code LIVE20, you get an additional 20% off of that. So the GA tickets are only $316, and the VIP tickets are $716. So those that 20% off flash sale only available between now and end of day Friday. So make sure you take advantage of that. If this is your first time hearing about Deco Summit, or it's been something on your mind. Again, it's in Miami, Florida, September 9th to the 11th. Okay. And it'll be 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, September 9th to the 11th, in the Intercontinental in Doral.
Really nice.
Here in Miami. Great hotel.
Centrally located.
Yeah.
Right by the airport.
Right
you
by
have
the
a
airport.
bunch of amenities. The beach
Yes.
is right there. So stay until Sunday so you can go to the beach on Saturday.
Exactly. Okay. We will have room block information next week. So, once you sign up, we send you all of that information. We're finalizing the room block so that you can stay at the hotel and be able to kind of go, attend the event very easily. But yeah, on Recoma.com, you can see on the screen there, general admission tickets, $395, and then VIP tickets, $895. Okay. And then if you use the code LIVE20 at checkout, you get an additional 20% off of the prices on the website. All right. So we're not just giving this code to everyone. It's only for people that are on this live and, wanting to take advantage of the flash sale.
And to put this into perspective, Henry,
Mhm.
a lot of people don't understand this. But if you break it down, it's about $110, $115 a day.
Mhm.
$120 a day for Deco if you get the general admission, right?
Yeah.
If you were to come to Recoma or anybody else that is going to train you, they're going to charge you about $175 the hour.
Yeah.
For that personal training.
Yeah.
You're going to get 3 days of 8-hour days where you're going to do nothing but learn, get to. So, I mean, it's so worth it.
Mm-hmm. And the community, the networking.
Community, the networking.
Like you don't get that on a one-on-one.
No,
training,
you're not going to get that on a one-on-one trip. It's so worth it. A lot of people are like, oh, that's $395. Dude, it's so worth it.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you got to pay for the, your flight if you're flying in. But we've had people flying from Australia, from Europe. I mean, like there's people that travel from all over the world to this event. I think we've had people from Italy and Spain, from Australia. We haven't had one from
Key West,
from the Philippines. From Key West, that's not too far. But whether you're local or traveling from afar, people fly from all over the world to this event, and it's certainly worth it. So make sure you check that out. And Karen asked, what does general admission bring you? Also, I was waiting on the hotel info. Yeah, the hotel info will come next week. And in terms of the things that come with GA tickets, essentially you get access to all the seminars and all the classes besides the hands-on training. Okay, so only the VIP tickets get hands-on training. Essentially, if you look on your screen, it's the last two bullet points. All right, the VIP gets the 2 hands-on training classes that you can choose. Okay, that you can choose on which machine you want, and then you also get access to the VIP party, which is a nice little.
You don't want to miss the VIP party, man.
It's a nice little perk there. But those are the 2 biggest differences. Everything else is the same. You get access to all the seminars, all the demonstrations. You can ask questions and network. Software demos. You can learn about Chroma. We'll be teaching Chroma at the event. You get access to all of that. The only thing that GA doesn't get, that VIP gets, is the hands-on training. 2 hands-on training classes that you can choose from on what machine, and then it's usually about 3 people per machine, 2 to 3 people per machine, and we go over specific topics on the hands-on training.
Right,
and that's the biggest difference.
They do get sold out.
Mm-hmm.
They do get sold out. So make sure, if you really want that hands-on experience, which is highly recommended, that you get your VIP ticket now. Because right now it's at the lowest it's going to be, and I think they go up to about $1,200, right?
Yeah, they go about $1,300 at the end.
$1,300. So like when we get to the couple weeks before, they're going to be at $1,300, and that's double.
Mm-hmm.
So almost right double, now you're getting 50% off almost. Plus the additional discount that they're going to give until the end of the week, right?
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So you see some of the options on the screen there, like, and some of the kind of pictures we've taken from past events. You can see that you can have a morning session and then an afternoon session. When you have a VIP ticket, you can choose two different trainings, and then you can choose it on a multi-head. You can choose it on a single head. There's like more advanced topics, beginner topics. You can choose it on DTF. If you have a printer, if you want to learn about printers, so there's a bunch of different things that you can choose from. You get to pick 2 sessions as a VIP customer,
and they are project based, so you will get to use the machine. You'll get to touch it, adjust it, and make something.
Yeah,
for
and many take away the things that they make.
Exactly.
So it's very hands on. It's kind of like a make a bear.
Yeah, build a bear.
Build a bear.
Yeah.
Workshop. You learn how to do it, and then you take away the final product. So very interactive, and certainly a lot of people they gain confidence with their machine when they do that, and then they also learn a lot, right? That they can apply some of the techniques that you learn and some of the tips and tricks that it's like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could look at tension this way, or that this is how you dial in your tension. So certainly make sure to check that out. Again, the code live20 on either decosummit.com or on recoma.com, where you can buy either the general admission ticket or the VIP ticket. Both can be used with the code live20 and get an additional 20% off. All right, between now and Friday. So make sure you take advantage of that. All right. With that said, guys, we're going to start our demonstration on today's topic, and we'll also go over some of the some promos that we're running on the embroidery machine that we're gonna demonstrate on. But essentially, today, ooh, that's a nice looking design.
Peel it. Get the ASMR.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
That's nice.
So we're gonna be doing some demos on the Marquee 2001 that's behind us here. And this is our 20 needle machine, right? A 40 commercial 20 needle single head. And as we go through the demonstrations, we'll be talking about the topic of today of how to what you're overlooking in your workflow, what you're underestimating on the 20 needle machine that it can provide you in your productivity. Okay, that's it's beyond just more colors. Okay, that's certainly a very useful thing to have, but let's face it, like not a lot of designs take 20 different colors. Right? That's
if you're Johan, yes.
Yes, if you're Johan and you're doing like art, yeah, you can probably have a lot of different colors. But normally in production, 20 needles or 20 different colors aren't usually they don't come across that often. But that's not the main use of having a 20 needle machine.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to be showing you exactly what are some of those things to look out for.
So for example, I've got the machine set up 776.
Okay, 776.
What does that add up to?
That adds up to
20.
20, yes.
All right, so what is 776? And again, this is just to inform you and to guide you into ways that you can set up your machine, right? So the first 7 needles are 7511s.
Okay.
So for my flats. The second set are my 90 14 needles for my hats. And then the last, as you can see here, I'm using
the tensile
thread. Tensile thread, which comes in a 6-pack.
Yeah.
So that's my last set of threads. So I can just float from one to the other. So if I'm doing left chest logos, most left chest logos are up to 4 colors.
Yeah.
Very rarely are they more than that.
Yeah.
So with the 6 colors that I have here, I can do most of them.
Yes.
And a lot of times you're using your primary colors, unless they specify like some type of 1942-5 aqua blue in the Pantone colors, and that we put that. But still, you could set up your machine, and we even have a metallic color as our first color.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can use, and the cool thing, Madeira makes these CR metallic threads that just flow like regular poly neon. So you don't even need to change your needle. I'm still using a 75, but at least I have my metallics. I've got my general colors, and I have my hat colors, and then I have my tensile thread.
Nice. So essentially, you've turned a 20 needle single head machine into like 3 machines.
Into 3 machines, right?
3 machines.
So stop thinking about it as 20 needles. You have 20 different machines, and you can configure each of them to do a specific job.
Right.
If you are doing kids' clothing, you can put the 6511 needles or the
65-9, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
The
a smaller size.
65.9 or
Yeah.
the 68
Yeah.
to make them even thinner. So you'd have those needles isolated. And again, most of these designs don't take that many colors. And
That's right.
once you set it up, you can go. So for example, I'm making at home, I'm making this baby line. And I've got onesies that I'm making. So for those, I have the 60s with the 60 weight thread.
Okay.
For the bigger stuff like the t-shirts, I'm using the 7511.
Right.
So instead of me having to swap it out,
Right.
I've got my dedicated colors for this, dedicated color for that, and I've got a couple left over for other things.
Exactly. Imagine if you only had like a 4 or a 6 needle machine, right? Then your range becomes a lot more limited. Maybe you have to keep all of them 7511. And then because they take up usually 4 or 5 different, you gotta have your black, your white, and then your most commonly used colors, right? That's already gonna be 5 or 6 needles.
Yes.
Right. But once you have to do a different project, when you have to do caps, not only do you have to switch out the cap driver, but now you're like, oh, but I'm doing a very structured cap. I need to change out my needles to 8012. Now you gotta switch out every single needle, unscrew it, and switch out every single needle to 8012. Here it's just like I've turned the 20 needle machine into like 3 different machines, and when I need to do a hat, just program it to use the range that's suitable for hats, and that's it.
And it's so easy to switch out your colors too. So instead of taking the time to switch out a needle, to take out the needle, put it back. And I recommend the minute you take a needle off your machine, you want to put it in a box or throw it away, because you don't know how long you've been using it.
Oh yeah, and you don't want to put it back. Yeah,
exactly. So you don't want to keep it. So this is, you can see the tensile thread on one side, then I've got my middle threads and my outer threads. And because I'm using a lot of black, I have 2 blacks here.
Yeah.
So sometimes if a thread is about to run out, you can program it to switch to the other black.
Oh yeah, that's
you don't have to let it run out.
Exactly. That's another thing. Like if you only have if you don't have duplicate colors for your most commonly used colors like black and white.
Yes.
And then one runs out, you're like, oh man, you know how that like you pray that it finishes that job before you have to switch it. It's like you're seeing it unwind, like, oh, I just barely made it, right? But here you don't have to worry. If it runs out, you just stop, pause, and then switch to another needle of the same color and keep going. And then you can switch it out while it's embroidering.
Right. And then what I like to do is when I'm doing it at home is I program it. You know approximately how much thread is left over. So before you let it run out to then have to rethread it, I'll put a stop. So I'll let it use black number 1 for this many steps, but then I know that right there, that's going to be about 20,000 stitches. I know it's going to run out. So then I'll switch to the second one on the second step.
Okay.
And then once it switches over, I take that one out and then I'll use that for bobbin thread.
Oh, okay.
I'll fill up a bobbin with that leftover thread, and I'll use that to get my bottom threads.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you get like a black bobbin, like wine drum bobbin. Okay. Nice.
And I'm doing all these behind the scene things as well on my home studio, and you can follow me on Crafting with Carl.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl has you have your own YouTube channel.
I've got Instagram, TikTok, and you guys can go to Crafting with
Alrighty then, right? Or no?
Well, there's Crafting with Carl on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
If they go to that, then they can access all. I have your TikTok videos.
Okay, nice. So yeah, nice. If you want to check out some of the
doing Chroma videos, you know.
Yeah. So Carl has his own channel, and then he does a lot of stuff with his machine. Like Carl was a customer before becoming part of Ricoma. So he has the 20 needle machine here. So
and I love it.
Okay, so what are we going to be demoing today?
So
just on a cap
thing. A funny thing about that, Henry, when I'm embroidering at home, my wife's always like, "Get back to bed! Hurry up! Get back to bed!" Now that she started doing it with me, she's there watching it like this. I'm like, "Baby, we need to go to bed." She's like, "But wait, just let me one more stitch." So she got the itch too. It's amazing. It's such a satisfying thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's mesmerizing to watch it run.
And then let's not forget, if you purchase a machine during the live.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got the laser device.
The laser.
Oh, we got this. So this has been a very popular accessory that a lot of people ask about. Like, oh, what does the laser do? Right? It's a visual aid for you to, and we're gonna show you how to install it. It's super easy on the installation. It comes just like this with a plug. You can plug it in, aim it at the needle plate so that you can visually see where is the actual needle, so that you know, when you're tracing your design and things like that, you know exactly where it's going to land. Because usually you have to, like, you know, maybe lower the presser foot, you lower it down manually with your hands to kind of get a more accurate visual. But with the laser device, it's super easy.
Jorge, make sure you get a zoom in on this one, because everybody, when they get their machine, that's a question that we get very often. What's this?
Yeah.
What's this thing? Where does that go to? Well, that's for the laser. You take your laser, you plug it in, and now you're gonna stick it to the machine. Look, you see? Laser. If you have any dogs, make sure you don't show them this. It traumatizes them a lot, okay? And you stick it to the machine, and you're gonna point it to where the center of the needle plate is.
Yep.
And this is gonna help you just get those positioning different materials. So it's very useful. It's a quick little guide that lets you know, hey, where it is. Because let's say we're on needle 6, and you don't know where the needle plate is. Well, with the laser, it's going to let you know where it is. You can see that, right, Jorge? See the light?
Yeah.
And you can point it wherever you want. You can stick it however you want. You'll have to put it, you know, somewhere where it's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
But, you know, with this will work on the TCs, the Swift, the MTs. All the machines have this little dongle-y thing sticking into it.
Yeah.
And it's very, very practical.
Yeah. Here's usually where people can put it, or sometimes they put it here. So since it's magnet and it's, you know, you put on there, and then you just aim it at the needle plate.
There it is. A little bit more, little bit more. Yes, 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 right there. No, yes, right there. There you go.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, and you can see I mounted my my cap hooping station to my machine. Not many people do that.
on the side.
On the side of the frame, so that way I don't need an extra table. So let's get this hat running here.
Sorry.
Let me check my bobbin. You always got to check your bobbin. I think I have enough. We're gonna go. I think, you know, you can judge it. I think I've got about 20,000 stitches left on this, and that's about how many stitches this machine is. Yeah.
So if you get the Marquee 2001, which is we have a special promo running on that currently. Actually, we not only do you get this laser device for free, but also for any machine that you purchase during the current promo, you have the option to add on a Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer.
Yes.
For only $1.
That's right.
So for only $1.
Reminds me of that commercial. I bought that for $1.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you can get that for, you can have the option to add that on for just $1, and then, you know, we'll throw in the laser device for free.
So look at that. You see, the laser device is letting me know exactly where the design is, and if I press down and do my trace design, I can see where it is. And we are going to do puff on a Richardson. This is a Richardson 112 cap, people. Live action, baby. We're showing you we can do it. You want the lights off, right, Jorge? Because then it blows out the camera. That's a technical term. Huh? Let's turn it on. Let's see. Sometimes it is a dark thing, so it might not blow it out too much.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Perfect. So here we are. We've got our position. Let me just drop it down just a little bit more, and let's do it.
And this is a super nice puff design because it has some texture. What's that texture called, Carl?
It's a motif.
Motif. Okay.
It's a motif,
and you can digitize that in Chroma.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, not only can you digitize it, but you can create your own motifs.
Okay.
So what is a motif? You're probably wondering, right? A motif is one segment, and you take that one segment and you digitize that one piece. So now if I make a run stitch, like a line, and then I convert that run stitch to a motif, I can pick the one that I want, and now it's going to put pop, 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 and stack them all up and make it continuous. So at Deco Summit last year, we made a motif that said Miami. And so I drew a square around the postcard that we made, and it said Miami, 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 Miami. And I didn't have to sit there and digitize it 100 times.
Okay.
So it does it for you. So this has a textured surface. We still need to clean this up a little bit with the heat gun, but if you look at it, it's regular. It's a regular puff design, but it does have that textured surface, which just adds that extra little oomph to it. You know, it's not just your plain old satin stitch.
Yeah, exactly. It has almost like a rope. It looks like a rope.
Make it look like a weave, if you will.
A weave.
You know?
Yeah. Nice.
Super cool, and it's not hard to make. and you can design your own motifs.
Right.
If
You know,
you
you know
have-
what would look really like? It also depends on the hat, right? This would look really nice if it was red.
If the actual motif was
yeah,
red.
no, yeah. If the thread we were using with red thread,
Yes,
it would
that would have made it match.
It would match very nice. So this, you know, you can play around with the color.
That's the one thing I love about embroidery. If the run sheet says blue, you can still make it red.
Oh yeah, that's
You can make it your way.
You can make
You
it whatever
can make
you
it
want.
however you want. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so
Nothing is etched in stone in embroidery. I have a design that I did of Bob Marley,
Okay.
and I'm sure you've seen it. You know, the One Love design that I made. So that design was made so that no matter what combination you picked, it would come out nice.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know,
Like what like it doesn't matter what combination of colors. You mean.
Right.
Okay.
So I've made that design on many different machines,
Uh-huh.
just picking whatever random colors were on the machines, and each time it came out very like unique, but you could still tell what it was. So it's amazing how with embroidery you can just, if you don't like a certain color or if you want it to match a certain thing, you can just switch it up and make it however you want.
Okay. Some people ask cross threads ask, but is the laser separate from the machine? Yes. Could we buy that and use it for the older EM1010? So no, the EM, because the outer shell is plastic. You don't really have a place
The
to kind
skin.
of the skin is plastic. You don't really have a place to stick it on. Also, it doesn't have that plug to be able to plug that in.
Right.
So unfortunately, not available for not compatible with the EM1010, but compatible with all of the commercial single heads and multi head machines.
But the Creator has it built in.
Right. The if you have the Creator, the 10 needle Creator, it has that built in to the machine, the laser. Okay. Oh, Hope Yoder is on here. Hope says, yeah, I have a Marquis 2002 and love it. I have another Marquis 2001 headed my way. Excited to have more heads to keep up with our demand. So that's a good problem to have there, Hope. Let's see here. And also Hope has a lot of hands-on classes at her shop that she hosts on like maybe on a quarterly basis. So check that out, and you can see how to increase your efficiency in your production and get a lot of tips and tricks from someone that's successful in the industry. All right, Karen Sicard asks, Carl, what is the big size for letters on a hat to covers beauty? What does that mean? Especially on the old EM1010.
I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I can answer part of the question.
Okay.
With the EM1010, because of the way the hat is designed, not necessarily the machine, but because of the way the hat is designed, you can get away with up to a 2-inch design.
Okay.
Comfortably. Depending on the hat, you can stretch it out to maybe 2 1/4.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 1/2, but you're kind of stretching it because the EM1010's head is just a little bit beefy. The Creator kind of mitigated that by making the head slightly thinner, so it will give you that extra 1/4 inch, no problem. But for you to do stuff safely, consistently, without a problem, 2 inches is a safe number to be at.
Okay.
Compared to the industrial machines, which will comfortably do 2 1/2 to 2 3/4, up to 3 inches. But that depends on the hat,
on the profile of the hat.
That depends on the profile. So most hats will allow you to do 2 inches comfortably. The majority of them, I would say 90% of the hats will let you do at least 2 inches. Some of them are really low profile, and you're only going to get 1 1/2 inches. But there are some, like some of the big trucker hats, with like the 5 gallon. So those you can do up to 4, but not many hats are designed that way. Man, that foam is just popping, baby. And then there is a difference between foam. Not all foams are created equal. This is Madeira's special foam, and it does come in a variety of colors, and it's a lot thicker, and it stays nice and puffy. It doesn't crunch, and it cuts really nice when you sew it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she meant to cover the whole space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to maximize the space.
Right. Now you can go really wide. It will do from almost from temple to temple, not quite ear to ear, but
yeah,
it will
from
do
like
temple to
so
temple.
from eyebrow to eyebrow, kind of.
You know,
Yeah.
so you should be able to fill in the whole panel, but the height, there is a slight restriction on the height and how far down you can go.
Correct.
You can't go so low. If you try to go really low on the bill, it will rub up against, so you'd have to bend it. And a lot of people don't like bending their hats because they say that it deforms it. But I mean, there's ways of getting around it.
Yeah. So Desiree Boston asked, is the laser available for purchase? I have the MT1501. Yes, you can purchase that on our website at recoma.com. If you want to just purchase that separately. For those of you that are looking at a machine and want to buy a machine, if you buy any commercial machine, you can get the laser device for free for the duration of the live. All right. And all of our machines right now are on sale with the option to add a Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer for only $1. So we have that also to show you guys here, just to get some ideas of like what the printer can do, right? So you get this printer, all right, which, you know, even if you don't use it for like I tell people, even if you don't use it for t-shirt printing, you can get, it's actually an office printer for only $1 just to print.
That's
right.
True.
Like that's right.
That's
you don't like, you can do all of these other things with it. But if you just like, oh, I don't really print these other stuff, I just do embroidery. Well, you can get an office printer for essentially $1.
An office printer is not going to make you money.
Right. Right. But these
They're
will.
not going to print you money, but these will.
But these will. Right.
You can do sublimation like this tumbler right here, and the other ones there. That shirt is sublimated.
Yep. This is polyester, so this is sublimation. This is a transfer.
That's a transfer.
This is a transfer onto the t-shirts. You can do that onto mugs. This is also sublimation, right?
Yep.
Onto the mouse pad. This is transfer. We did that on like the
hard surface paper.
Yeah, hard surface paper and these Jenga pieces. Right here. And then we also have hats. You can sublimate or transfer designs onto caps. Okay. And even hard surface like wood, right? So people can decorate their
charcuterie boards.
Yeah, their cutting boards or
anniversary
charcuterie
edition,
boards.
you know?
Yeah. You got tumblers here. This is sublimation. These are sublimation. This is a transfer. So you can do like, left chest logos. You can do like kind of full, maybe like, more front of the shirt designs like that. It prints up to legal size, so 8.5 by 14 legal size. Also on the software that on VividRip that it comes with, you have the option to split the designs. So so you can potentially do larger designs by piecing together 2 sheets. Okay, you have to in the software it splits it for you. And then you can piece together the 2 sheets and transfer one and transfer the other, and then you can make a larger design that way to piece together two sheets together. But a single sheet goes up to 8.5 by 14 inches, so 14 long and 8.5 wide. So you can do that on t-shirts. Hard surface. You can get the hard surface paper, which then allows you to do hard surface transfers. So yeah, it's like a 3-in-1 printer. It can do the normal office printing. It can do the t-shirt printing on garments, and it can do hard surface with sublimation and all of that. So that's
like 4.
Yeah, that's a 4. Yeah. So I guess a hard surface.
That's 1.
Garments.
Yes.
Sublimation.
Yes.
And normal office printing.
Right.
So 4. So 4-in-1 printer. All right.
And then can you make anything else with it? I mean,
That's pretty much it.
You can do so many things.
Yeah, but you can. We've even done, what is it? Those
stickers,
stickers and magnets.
Right.
What we did with like the fridge magnets.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can print on those and people hand those out as like gifts and stuff.
I believe we sublimated.
Oh well, yes, that's right.
Oh, no, did we print right on it?
No,
I think we printed right on it.
And then we printed like what, like puzzle pieces. We sublimated a puzzle.
We sublimated a puzzle piece, but we actually printed on the magnet itself.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Remember, you can only do 1 sheet at a time.
Yeah.
But we actually printed on that 1 magnet sheet.
Yeah. So basically, you can and all of that just for $1 when you get any embroidery machine. So because a lot of people, when they get started with embroidery, they also soon come back to, because their customers ask them, oh, can you do this, can you do that, but printed. But if they only have an embroidery machine, they can't really do that. So this allows them to, anybody to start out with a stitch and print bundle,
Right.
and you're able to offer both embroidery and printing, and only for $1 extra, be able to offer these very simple, easy to get started. It's not, you're not looking at like big volumes with this, but you're able to do a variety of things that can at least accommodate either things that people do this for like their own stuff when they go on like a Disney trip.
Yes,
like
yes.
a family Disney
Like
trip, a family
trip,
of like 10 people.
family reunions.
Yeah, family reunion. They'll print those shirts. You can do those very easily on these without having to send that out to someone.
And Hope that's watching, she's probably telling Henry, tell him, don't leave money on the table.
Yeah.
That's like her favorite
Yeah.
thing. You don't leave money on the table. So if somebody comes to your shop and they're like, hey, why not offer them this little extra stuff? Because they're going to go somewhere else to do it. So you might as well keep it all in-house. One invoice, one job.
Exactly.
You already have the files. Just print them out, embroider them. That's how she got into it also.
Exactly. So because also some like for these type of hats, for structure caps, it looks good to embroider on them, right? But for the trucker foam hats, when you embroider, it kind of like sinks in.
Right.
So it's better to print on them.
Correct.
Either sublimation or transfer paper, onto them. So because those foam trucker hats, when you embroider them, the foam kind of sinks in.
They kind of get distorted.
Yeah, it kind of get distorted. So it's not ideal, and that's why most people print on them.
Right.
So if you have demand for foam trucker hats, this will be the way to go to be able to print on them, right? And then you can also embroider. But this just adds a lot more variety to what you're able to offer. Hard surface garments, sublimation, right, with the sublimation toner cartridges. So it's like it has a lot more variety that you can do, and you can get started for for $1 essentially in this case, to be able to add it on to the printer, just to be able to do some of these other stuff. They normally go for almost $2,000. So you're getting essentially $19.99 off to get started with white toner, DTF, and sublimation.
Yeah, they're considerably less. It's a super deep discount.
Super deep discount.
Plus, you get the toner cartridges to start off with.
Yep.
It's a starter set of toner cartridges. You get the A and B paper, so you can start doing your transfers. If you're going to do sublimation, you'd need to get the sublimation toners. But that's
yeah. Well, the transfer paper they have to purchase separately. It's not included in the $1.
Okay.
But the toner cartridges are included.
That's still $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000. Right.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, and then you just depending on what you use it for, garments or hard surface, you can purchase the corresponding paper. And then if you're looking to do sublimation, you can add on the sublimation cartridges.
And the cool thing about sublimation, you can use regular office paper to do sublimation.
Exactly. You don't need specialty paper.
You don't need specialty paper.
For transfers, you will need the A and B paper that we provide. But they're about like maybe $280 for 100 sheets.
Right. Or the hard surface paper.
Yeah.
So there's different papers that you can get for different substrates.
Yeah.
So whether you're doing sublimation, whether you're doing hard surface, whether you're doing the transfers, you would have to buy the paper that corresponds to that. But once you have it, you have it.
Yep. Okay. So that's the promo that we're running. And then so if you guys have any questions on any of this, yeah. Hope says yes, and never leave money on the table. That's why I have a DTF printer. Yeah. Okay, there's some questions here that we can answer. Caroline says, I see everyone getting the VIP ticket. What is this?
What is this?
Yeah.
It reminds me of A Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's this? What's this? My favorite fantasy. What's this? What's this?
So it's like, we'll tell you what it is.
Yeah. So why? So tell us, Carl, why is everyone getting the VIP ticket?
Because they're gonna go to the VIP party at the Deco Summit. No, because
that is
because
I hope no one's just getting it just for the VIP party.
Last year at the VIP party, we gave away a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, we did.
So
that's right.
It's not just for dancing and hors d'oeuvres, but
you gotta surprise them when they're there. Okay,
we're not gonna tell you what we're giving away, but all I know is that
you're gonna
the last one, the one before that, we had a bunch of giveaways.
Yeah. So people, there's some contest, but people win stuff. So that's an extra good to have. It is nice to have, right?
Yes.
But what's the real reason people get VIP
all right,
tickets?
so the general admission ticket lets you go into Deco Summit. There are classes that you can attend for free that are part of the general admission ticket. There is a class of demo. So if you're kind of new into this and you just kind of want to get a feel, you know, where do I fit in? What's my niche? And you're kind of asking your question, you know, where do I fit in? What should I do? Well, you go to Deco and you're going to see a bunch of demos using all the different machines. You're going to see a demo with the DTF, with the Luminaris, with the embroidery machine. And they're going to cover a bunch of different things that you can make with each of them and talk about it.
Yeah, kind of like what we're demoing here, right? But it's a little bit more like passive. You're kind of watching and learning.
Right. You can ask questions.
Yeah, sure. You got
at the end you have a Q&A, but it's like you're just getting a feel of everything that you can do. Now, if you've narrowed that down and you know what you want to do, but you just don't know how to do it, then you get the VIP ticket and you get the hands-on training and get to work with the machine that you just bought.
Correct.
Or the one that you want to get.
Correct. Oh yeah, that if you don't have one, the one, hey, I'm looking into that one. I want to see how it works. I want to, it's actually like play around with it. I want to get hands-on.
Try before you buy.
Yeah, exactly. Try before you buy. There you go. Try before you buy. That reminds me of the toys at Target. Try me. And then you
exactly.
And then so you can see exactly how it works before you purchase it. We understand it's an investment, right? So you kind of want to see how it works. Well, that's where the hands-on training really comes in handy, because not only are you learning something, but you also, there are instructors that are walking around. You can ask questions, you can follow along, and then you can actually see, all right, this is how I do this. These are the buttons that I press. So the way that I compare it is with a general admission ticket. It's a little bit more of a classroom style, right? You kind of sit there, you watch. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, cool. And then you ask questions. Okay, but what about this? What about that? All right. With a VIP ticket, you get access to 2 hands-on training sessions that you can choose from. That you get actually hands-on. So it's as if you're in the demonstration, but you're up there working alongside an instructor, being like, okay, this is how you do this. You're doing it, right? You're not just watching the instructor, right? The instructor, well, there will be multiple. It's usually one instructor and then multiple assistants walking around and checking on everything. But you're watching a demonstration. You're following along, but you're also doing it, in live.
You're immersed. It's an all immersive experience.
That's the difference, right?
Right. And even if you don't have a machine from us, or you're thinking about it, if you want to learn how to do something, this is what you do. You come to Deco Summit and you learn. And if you wanna give us your business, we'll take your business. Because this is all about teaching you how to become successful in your career. So if you're kind of on the fence, we're the only company that does this.
Yes.
We're going to teach you how to use the machine. And if you bought a DTF, we'll teach you how to use your DTF. If you bought a marquee, we'll teach you how to use the marquee. And by the way,
many companies attend trade shows. All right, we attend different shows in the industry.
Sure,
too.
Like everybody else.
like everyone else. But no one, and I really mean no one, actually does a summit like we do. Right, where it's people in the industry, whether it's our customers, whether it's people that are prospective customers coming from all over the world, wanting to kind of learn more. And then many times we also have a lot of sales at the show too.
Sure.
Because we have like brand new stuff, we have new technology, we're showcasing the new things, and we have show specials. But that's not the main reason. When you go to a trade show, what's the main reason you go there? You want to check out what's new on the stuff, all the shiny stuff. And many people go there and purchase stuff because they want to see it in action. But what does the show not give you? You can't play around with the machine.
Get your hand off.
It's like you can watch, and then it's like you can ask questions, but you're not going to be able to kind of play around with the machine. But that's not all, right? You're also learning about business and all these seminars and all of those things. So we're the only company that's a manufacturer of a machine that actually holds together a summit that's focused on education. That's focused on your success, your ability to utilize all the equipment and be able to be successful with your investment and be able to network with those that have been there and done that, right? Or have started out in a similar realm as you are. So you're really networking with a lot of people You're seeing what's out there. You're learning not only on the machines, but also on the business side of things, marketing, how to sell, how to price your items, all of these things that they don't teach you at a trade show. So
or when you buy your machine from other companies.
Right, because yeah, they focus on, you know, everyone can provide you training and all of that stuff, but no one really does Deco Summit in the fashion and in the scale that we do. And we started this back in 2019. So this is going on the 7th year of Deco Summit.
Yeah, and if you go, you are gonna learn something. You just need to learn that one thing. If you learn anything, you're gonna learn one thing.
Yeah, if you take away one thing, I guarantee you it's probably worth a lot more than the ticket you purchased.
Big time.
Yeah,
big time.
Because if one technique, one idea sparks a bunch of business for you, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, that's multiple times return on investment on a $500 ticket, on a $1,000 ticket.
That's right.
You know, and sometimes business partnerships spawn from Deco Summit. It's like, oh, I didn't know that you were 10 minutes away from me. Oh, let's work together on something.
Sure.
Maybe I specialize in this and I pass on other orders to you and vice versa. I mean, that alone is worth the price of the ticket. It's that's what Deco Summit is about. So if you're interested in Deco Summit and you want to get the VIP ticket, again, VIP is very limited because we can only bring a certain number of machines. You know, we can't bring our whole inventory to the Deco Summit, right? So because of the hands-on training aspect, it's limited. And so that's why it's also more expensive. But you get that return on investment, and for the extra couple of $100, it's really I think we're really underpricing that difference.
And if you're watching, and you don't happen to have one of our machines, and you have somebody else's machine, you are going to learn stuff that you can transfer to your practice as well. So it's not just exclusive for Chroma customers. But if you do want to learn stuff, you are going to go home with some extensive knowledge.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we don't care who you bought from.
Yeah.
But if you go, you're going to learn how to do things, how to scale your business, new techniques, and you can use it. And who knows, you fall in love with us, and while you're there, you get a machine.
I'm pretty sure if those that have come in the past that have other machines have converted over to us. They just see so much behind the scenes of like the community and the network that we offer, the value that we offer beyond just the machine itself. The machines are great, right? But this is kind of additional stuff that is goes a long way with the success of your business. Okay, let's see what else here.
Is there a discount for a printer if I purchase a VIP ticket?
Yeah, so Sandra Civils asked, is there a discount for the printer if I purchase VIP ticket? Not for the current promotion that we're running, but if you purchase a VIP ticket and you want to get into a printer, call us and speak with us, and we can certainly try to help you out there. Doesn't hurt to ask, right?
So that's right.
Doesn't hurt to ask. Never hurts to ask. Carolyn asks, I'm late to the Zoom. How much is the embroidery machine? All right, can we pull this up for the Marquee 2001? I believe right now it's on sale for $10,999 for the 1-year standard warranty option, or you can get the 5-year premium warranty option, which also includes the free Mighty Hoop starter kit for $12,999. All right. And by the way, if you're on the website, if you want to get the white toner transfer printer, you can see right down there. If we scroll down just a little bit, you can see right down there. Get a white toner transfer for just $1. You can check the box next to that, right? And then you can add the machine to cart, and then it will automatically give you that discount.
I underestimated the amount of bobbin I had, Henry.
Oh, we ran out of bobbin?
Just a little bit, just on the last motif on the A.
Okay.
But that's okay. See, we just cut the thread. We're going to put it right back. We're going to float the design and get started again. Like it never happened.
Awesome. All right. So, so they start this Marquee 2001. They start at $10,999 for the 1-year warranty. And then 5-year premium warranty for $12,999. And it also includes the 5 not only the 5-year warranty, but the free Mighty Hoop starter kit, which itself is like $541. Both options, you can get the you can check the box again on the website. If you're buying it straight from the site, you can check the box under there for the get the white toner transfer printer for $1. Once you check that and you add it to cart, it will automatically give you say you saved $1,998, and then when you add it to the cart, you can get that directly in your cart. And if you purchase during if you purchase during the live, we also give you the free laser device that we showed you.
The free, you gotta say like the free laser.
Yeah,
device.
laser. Yeah. So it's not gonna be in your cart, but because we keep track of when the live is, any order that's during the live, we will ship you. We'll add on to the order for you the free laser device. All right. That itself is almost $150.
Yes,
Just
the
for laser.
laser.
Why the laser? Huh?
Can anybody tell me where the laser came from?
What is this? Am I the only one that don't know this?
Somebody tell me where the laser came from. Come on, who's gonna be? Oh, by the way, we're also if you stick around today, we're also giving away. We got a freebie.
Oh yes, we have several freebies actually.
Right, but one of them is that you are going to be able to download some images, some Mother's Day images, just in time for Mother's Day from our what is it? I forget.
What, the 10 designs?
Yes, from HoopMade.
From HoopMade.
HoopMade. From hoopmade.com. We have it's a
oh yeah, that's right. Mother's Day, yeah,
that's coming up.
Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up next week, right? Next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Yep.
And then
There it is.
Yeah, in
We just
celebration
gotta
of
clean
that.
it up, but look at that Richardson hat, no needle breaks. And the
Mhm.
machine handles it. Soup. Everybody's like, "Oh, you can't do Richardson." We just did it. You saw it live. There's no tomfoolery going on. Oh, they must be changing their needles. Dude, we do it live. We take chances. We run with scissors. Where are the Allen keys? There they are. I gotta switch out the cap driver. I see some people copying me online, Henry.
Or are they copying you?
Like I have a trick that I show people how to install their hoops on the machine when they don't know exactly where they are, right?
Okay.
So the trick is you take your hoops, or you, in this case, our 8-in-1. We're using the 8-in-1 device today. And then you preload your brackets on it like this. Because they saw it here first. We've been showing this technique to them for a long time. And now you just take the brackets, and once you center the hoop, you just pop it right in. So you're not like, well, do I count? Let me see. 1, 2 to the left. And no, just put them in, boom, and you're good to go. So let me just do that real quick.
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, let me answer some of the questions. We got more questions about Deco Summit. Where is Deco Summit? It's going to be in Miami, Florida. It's in the Intercontinental in Doral. All right.
What Henry's trying to say is that it's going to be at the MIA 305 worldwide. Yes. That's where it's going to be.
That's right. All right.
I'm telling you, man, I look forward to Deco Summit.
So,
as much hard work as it is to put together, I really look forward to it. Because I love meeting the people and saying hello. And
Janelle Porter says, yeah, it's in Miami. It's such a hard place to be.
I know.
Such a drag to be in Miami. Yeah, no one ever wants to come here.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, so now we're using machine number 2 in machine number 1. Because we're going from our hat area to now our flat area. So let's select a hoop. We've got our design. And this panel is really cool, Henry, because we are going to be making this lovely bag right here. Who do I show this to? Jorge? Over there. Look, Jorge's like, show me. We're going to be making this bag.
This bag contains my face.
Yeah, it's like a little makeup bag, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So earlier today, using the
Mighty Hoop.
The Mighty Hoop 8x13, I was able to run 2 designs on the same hoop using the single design by doubling it and rotating it. Now, what does that mean, Henry? You were going to ask, right?
Yeah.
So if you're making your own bags, you could hoop one bag here, hoop another bag here. Before you sew it, you'd have to leave it open. And you can do 2 bags at once in the same hoop. So you don't have to embroider one bag. You can do 2 at a time. Then while the other set is being embroidered, you're just kind of sewing it up and closing it up.
Right, right. Okay.
So with the 10S panel, I was able to take one image, duplicate that image,
rotate
it,
and then
and make it fit inside of the hoop.
Mm.
So I have to select my hoop first. But you see, that's what's so cool. I gotta take it out.
Yeah,
from
it's like
embroidery mode.
almost like having a mini digitizing software on the panel.
Exactly.
Because you can combine designs, you can rotate designs, like and do some simple
It
functions.
gives you just enough for what you need so that you can get the job done. And you can set up your own hoops, and there's
that's right. So like
hoops,
unlimited hoops that you can set.
You can put all the different parameters that you want.
Correct.
So it's really good.
That's a huge upgrade from the previous.
Absolutely. But here we're just going to do one. We're going to use the sticky backing on the 8-in-1, which is super cool. So we can take the design and we're going to rotate it. We're going to make it just look straight ahead like that. Click OK. So now you're going to see it's already, the pantograph has already articulated. It's in the center. So now I just got to take my contraption here with my hoops already. And look at that. I just center it in the middle. And then now they just fall right into place. There it is. So now I don't have to guess. Look at that. 4 on that side, 4 on that side. Perfect. That's it. So sometimes, you know, and they're like, this is a new thing, dude. I've been showing these people since the beginning of time. 4 years ago. So these are the types of tips that I show them on my channel as well.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
So I'm all about efficiency. You know, these little tips and tricks, stuff that, you know, we might overlook here. But, you know, I'll be at home at midnight and I'm thinking, man, I could do a video. So I just do it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. And also, you said a lot of people have been copying you. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
It is.
So that means that.
Remember when we did the embossed sweater? Everybody started making that.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
because
that video got a lot
really
of
cool.
views.
It sure did.
Got a lot of views.
It was like a thing, you know? And everybody started making embossed sweaters. So that was really nice. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to show different ways of making things, you know? And on my channel, if you're expecting a lot of mama sweaters, you're not going to get a lot of mama sweaters, all right? I'm doing more cool stuff. You know, more manly stuff.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So this is one thing. With the purchase of the machine, you also get the Mighty Hoop hooping station.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So I'm going to show you that the Mighty Hoop hooping station is not just for Mighty Hoops. So I can use my free arm. This is the free arm from Mighty Hoop. And there's a little fixture that goes on it, the 5x5 fixture that comes with it. And what that does is allows you to use the fixture that's behind you to do like little onesies and smaller items. You can even use it to set it up right here, put your bag in and use it even for stuff like this. So tote bags, little bags. I mean, you can use it for a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I'm not going to use it for that, but I will be using the free arm because it's right here and I can use it. I don't have to have, you know, I can use it for other things. So I'm going to take my sticky backing and I'm going to use it to hoop this thing. So we're going to take our 8-in-1 hooping device. If you don't have one, this is one of those things that, you know, you don't leave money on the table. You can use this device to do other projects. So we're going to take this. If you were to put blue tape on the rim of this, it would make this thing come off a little bit easier. Sometimes you get residue, but that's no big deal. This is a working device and it's meant to be used. So I'm not trying to keep it nice and shiny, right? So we take that off. Just press it on there real good. And I'm going to use this to go just like this. You see? So I'm going to use it, put it like that. I'm going to fold this onto itself. That way it doesn't stick to it. And then I'm going to take my bag. And I'll take my bag now and I'll put it in it. And there's a crease on the bag already. And I'm going to center that crease right onto the center of the bag. And now I press this in just like that. So I could not have done this on the table. Because how am I going to keep this afloat while I'm pressing this in? You see? So with the free arm, not only can I use it with my Mighty Hoops, but I can use it for other stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about taking what you have. And again, if you get one of these machines, you're going to get this as part of it.
Right.
That's with the 5-year warranty machine.
5-year warranty, yeah.
Which is worth it. It's a $541 value that you get. So once this is pressed, look, this is ready to go into the machine. So now I'm going to take this. It's nice and hooped already. Place it in my carrier here. There it is. So look, I got my laser light indicating where it is. So let me select another hoop. Let's see. Oh, wrong.
Oh, sorry. Am I in the way?
No, you're good.
I'm in the way of Jorge.
I just
though.
have to pick the big sash frame. Okay, there we are. So now let's just center this. We're gonna do our trace, lock it in place. Trace area. So we were talking earlier, because you have 20 needles, you could divide the machine. You can have four machines by having 5 needles dedicated to 5 for light work, the 5 needles for medium work, another 5 for heavy work, and another 5 for like specialty threads. You can divide it half and half, have 10 needles for left chest logos, 10 needles for caps. So depending on what it is you're doing, you can divide the machine into multiple uses and you don't have to keep changing needles. So the big thing is going to be the needle size that you use and where you put the thread. Or if you use a particular color over and over and you kind of run out of it and you don't want to run out of it, you can double up on that color and have an extra color. On my machine at home, I have my colors set up white, black. My primary colors, that's your red, blue, yellow. My secondary color, the green, purple, and orange, or green, purple, orange. Those are my secondary, and then you can go into tertiary, and then you've got your copper, silver. So I kind of have it kind of spread out, and I know where it is. So the more needles you have, the better it's gonna be. So you can set it up so you have multiple. Let me just run this again, and this time I'll do trace design. Make sure that this is right where it needs to be. You always make sure. All right, we need to come down just a little bit. Whoops. Let's trace that again. All right, that's too low. So now I'm going to go to the slow mode and just bring it up just a little bit. Let's trace that again. You can never trace enough times, people. You don't want to hit a hoop. You want to make sure you stay away. With this one, you have to be careful because the hoop is underneath and you can't see it. That's why I'm kind of feeling it, making sure I just do it just right. We'll go down just a little bit more. Trace one more time. Perfect. Okay, let's run it. Okay, did I pick the colors already? I think I did. Yep, I did, because you can see on the panel all the colors have been pre-selected. The colors that you pick, and look how I'm navigating through this. I can zoom in, zoom out. The colors that you pick are represented here. So I already know this has been selected. I've got my metallic gold, my black, pink, blue. It's ready to go. All right, let's do it. We're at, you know what? I need to change my bobbin. No, I already put a new bobbin. See, got to keep, the wheels are turning. There it is. Okay. So there's that. So with these, with the Mighty Hoop hooping station, you have access to the Mighty Hoop, the big hooping station. Let's talk about that real quick. Here it is. So this is the large frame, the hooping station. This is like your standard size hooping station. All right, get in here, Henry.
I was like, where do I stand?
So this is the large hooping station, and it comes like that. It also comes with the 5x5 fixture and the 5x5 mighty hoop. You can download the scales on mightyhoop.com, where they show you what size recommendations are, so that if you have a particular shirt, you know what number to put this in. So you notice there's a bunch of numbers here on the left side, a bunch of numbers on the right. So depending on where you want it, you can adjust, put the fixture there. Once you have the fixture on the station, you're going to take your bottom hoop, put your bottom hoop like this, and then you're going to take a piece of backing. And they've done all the thinking for you. So this is so hands-free, because have you ever hooped something and you're trying to hold on to the backing with the hoop inside? It's just a pain. So here, everything is being held down for you. So look, my backing is there. So when I put the shirt over it, it's not going to move this. So once I throw the shirt over, or the bag or the hoop or whatever it is that I'm hooping, I take my top hoop and I make sure that my notch is where I want the sewing arm to come into. In this case, my notch is here, so the sewing arm is going to come this way. So once you have that, you just smack it down and your items come out perfectly hooped. Okay, listen.
Like a drum.
Like a drum. So you don't get the hoop burn with the mighty hoops. It's super easy. And the beauty about this hooping station is that you get consistent placement every time. So you don't have to be measuring every single shirt every time you do it, which takes a long time.
Yeah.
I've seen people measure with this, and I'm like, that's not what it was made for. It was made so that once you get it, it's just boom, boom, boom. So when I did the 500 shirts for Racoma last year, man, I was rocking and rolling. I was able to make them in one day.
Nice. 500 shirts.
500
it was
shirts.
On a 6 head and a 4 head?
On a 6 head and a 4 head.
Nice. So 10 total heads, 500 shirts.
Yep, but it was the hooping station made it work.
Yeah.
Because I was just the minute they were on the machine embroidering, and each embroidery job took about 3 to 4 minutes, because it wasn't a big thing.
Right, because it was just the left chest logo, right? Yeah.
So I was
you're hooping,
and without this, it would have taken me forever.
Yeah.
This changed everything. The hooping station changed everything, because I didn't have to be measuring each shirt, and none of them came out crooked, because I don't have to guess, is it here? You know, with a tubular hoop, you kind of, there's really no way to gauge it. With this one, it's, you make sure that the shoulders are square all the way down, the neckline is attached, boom, you press it, done. And it's just load, super easy. Doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, and so Jane Makes asked, I noticed online it's somewhere around the $9,500 mark. Amazing price. And did I hear correctly? It comes with the Mighty hooping station. Yes. So the Marquee 2001 that's embroidering the bag right now, it does come with the Mighty hooping station if you get the 5-year warranty option. Okay, so you can choose between 1-year warranty or 5-year warranty. For 5-year warranty option, not only do you get 4 more years of extra warranty,
4 more years.
Yeah. And you get the Mighty hooping station that we just demonstrated, right? So,
and then here's the free arm. So I'm going to demonstrate the free arm. You take your bottom hoop, you put it in, and Mighty Hoop makes a 4.5 by 4.5, a 4.25 by 4.25 fixture. They make a 7.5 by 7.25 by 7.25 fixture. They make a tubular fixture, so you can add these to what you already have. They make a onesie fixture. They make a one for sleeves. So I mean, they have, this is just the surface,
a bunch of different things. Yeah.
They have so many different accessories that you can use that it's crazy. So if you think, man, I would love for something to hold this down, they already have it.
Yeah,
they have everything.
Yeah, and same person also asked, good to know, just to clarify, that sale price also includes a stand? Yes, it does. So the stand comes included with the Marquee 2001 that you see behind us. So all you have to do, the machine comes pre-assembled and pre-threaded. All you have to do is assemble the stand,
which is 8 screws.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 8 screws.
12, including the 4 that you have to screw this into.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's 4 for the front panel,
plate,
4 for the back plate.
Yep.
And then the 4 for here.
Yep.
All right. So look, take a look at this, Jorge. So I have my bag. And a lot of times you'd have to take your backing and hold it in the hoop and stick it in here and try to get it straight. So if I'm making a whole bunch of these bags, right, and I want to get the position right every single time, look at this. With the Mighty Hoop, with the free arm, I do the same thing. I'm going to get it. I already have my center mark. I can stretch this across the front of it, right? Make sure it's nice and centered. Now, which way is the sewing arm going to be? When we were making the shirts, the sewing arm was coming here. So I needed my U to face that way. But this is the back of the bag. So the sewing arm can't go through there. It's got to come through here.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just turn it
okay.
around and make the U face the front. See, I'm going to make the U face the front, the opening. And then, look, done. Now, every time I do these bags, they're going to come out perfect. And the inside is hooped perfectly. See that, Jorge? Take a look.
Yep.
Look. Do it. Do it. So this is perfectly centered. The bag is hooped. And with this fixture, I can just, you know, if I'm making a bridal party, you know, a lot of times the brides like to give these away to the bridesmaids or the groomsmen. They want to have like a special little thing. You could just be popping them in, boom, 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 making them. So while one is embroidering, I've got this one ready to go.
Yeah.
Always get a pair of mighty hoops so that you can just be using one while the other's working.
And you can personalize it with their initials or their name, and even make it even more special. So it's just personalization and customization.
And you can do the lettering on board.
Yeah, you don't have to digitize
you can make the letters right with the panel, so you can just type it in. You don't even need the digitizing station.
Right.
You don't need a computer. You can just do it right there.
Yeah.
Everything you need is right there. Some people have the misconception that you have to have a computer in order to run our embroidery machines. You don't. All you need is the file. You need a DST file. If you have a computer and you have Chroma on that computer, then you can create your own designs.
Yeah, and then you can, using Wi-Fi, transfer directly to the machine
without having to take a USB and do it. Otherwise, that's what you'd have to do. If you purchase the design from a digitizer, they give it to you. You download it, put it on a stick, and put it in here. Now, even if you had that, you can still download your image, put it into Chroma, and send it over.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use Chroma to do it, but you can just take any file that you create or that you receive and still send it over.
Correct. But then, yeah, most people either creating a design or editing a design.
Right.
And right after they edit it, just
send it right over.
Send it over to the machine. So yeah, Jane Makes also says, it's a great thing because the hooping station alone is somewhere over $500.
541 to be exact.
Yeah, 500.
Jinx, owe me a soda.
So yeah, 500.
Here you go, Henry.
Cheers.
That's some good beer, ginger beer to be exact.
Yeah, so it's somewhere over $500. So basically, you get the warranty. If you get the warranty, you're getting the hooping station for free. Well, that's precisely
exactly what it is.
That's why we made it that way. So if you do get the 5-year warranty, you not only get more warranty, but you also get the hooping station. So it's an extra.
And that rarely happens.
Oh yeah,
rarely does that happen where you get a 5-year warranty, because there is a cost associated with that, right? Because you're taking care of the machine for 5 years, you're going to get that support, you're going to get parts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, you're getting a free hooping station, which is
exactly.
I love
which most people get anyways. So it's like, if I'm gonna buy it after, might as well get it included for free and get the extra peace of mind with the warranty. Sure,
I have no regrets when it comes to my hooping station. I use that thing for everything.
Yeah. So this person's asking a lot of questions about this. She says, I so want that machine. I bought the MT-1501 3 years ago. So thank you for being a loyal customer. Yeah. She bought it 3 years ago on special no interest with payments. Are you also offering this deal on a payment schedule? So yes, we do have 0% financing that is available for all of our machines. You can apply directly online at Ricoma.com. There's like special checkout financing. See what you qualify for, or you can call into our sales team. We have many more options that are offline for 0% financing. That's not online. And we can certainly, if you qualify for the 0% financing up to 36 months. You can qualify for that for this particular machine. And depending on the machine, the terms are different. But if you qualify, 0% for 36 months is available.
Right. And while you're at it, this is the best time to get additional items and just kind of bundle all that stuff into your financing.
Oh yeah.
Because if you finance the machine and then you go out of that to buy another fixture or another hoop, you're going to have to pay that outright right there.
Right.
But you can whatever you buy in
Yeah,
addition
add
to
on.
that
Yeah.
gets into your total, and the whole thing can be financed.
Correct.
So you're paying just a couple extra bucks,
Correct.
and at no interest, or for something you wouldn't have to shell out anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're looking at the screen right now and you go on the website, say you want to get the 5-year warranty, and then you want to get the pay $1 extra to get the white toner transfer printer. Okay, check that option, and then you can see right underneath the price you see several options. Right, you can with Shop Pay a 0% APR, $450 a month. Right, for $450.61 a month, or you have our Recover financing. We have several different partners, and then pay as low as $273 a month. Okay, with Recover financing. And if you click Learn How, go ahead and click. Show them. If you click Learn How, it will tell you the different options. Okay, we have 0% APR, 9.99% APR. So depending on the machine price, it has also like 9.99% APR with 60 months equal payments. 0% for 36-month equal payments. So I mean, you got for 60 months you can pay it as low as $276 a month. So for the 9.99% APR. So we have some options on the website if you want to go directly there. It's a very easy pre-qualification process. If you want to try some options that our sales teams have on top of these, you can call into our sales line and speak with the product specialist. They can walk you through some 0% financing options that we have offline as well.
And with 20 hats a month, you can pay off your machine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easily.
20 hats a month. What is that? Like at least $400,
Yeah.
$500,
That's
right?
like extra.
Yeah, exactly. So then pay off the machine and get some left over for
Sure. Absolutely. So yeah, these hooping stations are not just for clothes. I mean, you can do bags, tote bags, towels. Just anything where you want the backing to be held down in place for you to do. You can do a onesie on this, a twosie, a threesie, a koozie. I mean, whatever, all the Z's, you can do them.
Yeah.
So they're super versatile. And they also have. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Henry, but they also have these fixtures that allow you to use any hoop on the fixture as well. So it's two little plates.
Oh, it's an adjustable fixture.
These things go into it, holds it down. It even has the clips where it holds the backing, and then you take that and boom, you use it. So they have things for everything. Super versatile.
So really, you would I guess, but the adjustable fixture is only usable with the free arm.
No, they have
with the hooping board too, right?
They have one that's for the big hooping board. They have a medium hooping board that also has that universal fixture.
Okay.
They have an extra large hooping board that has that fixture.
Okay.
They have a super small board. So depending on what your needs are, they've got something for it.
Okay.
So most of the time, when you get your machine, you're going to get the regular standard board. This one right here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the hooping fixture that we're talking about slides along the edges of this.
Yeah.
Now they have a medium board. So if you're doing a lot of children's clothing and they're not so large, where the medium board would suit you better, and they also have that universal board, and then it clips onto the machine. This clips onto it, and you're able to hoop for jackets and hoodies and all that type of stuff. They have a smaller one. I think they have like 5 different sizes, from like super extra large, where it's like huge, to up to like a toddler size.
Okay.
And they've got the fixture, the universal adapter for each of those. And then they have one that's specifically made for sleeves, which is just a long, skinny one. And you can put your 4x16 hoops on it. So if you're doing like a whole pant leg or a big hoodie arm or something like that, you just slide it all in there and hoops it beautifully.
Okay.
It's just fantastic. And so this is the time, if you're going to get that hooping station, you might as well add an additional 5x5 hoop to it so you can have the pair. And I would also recommend you getting maybe a couple 10x10s and the 16x13 if you want like the biggest hoop that they have. And remember, they also have them in horizontal, which is like this, or vertical.
So make sure you get the right one.
So they also have this one. So remember how we were talking about making the jacket? And then we couldn't make the jacket in the horizontal manner
Yeah.
because the sewing arm wouldn't go. Well, they make one that's vertical.
Okay.
So you can take a closed hoodie and still have the sewing arm come through here, and you can still do a huge design.
Okay.
So they have a hoop for everything.
Yeah. Nice. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, someone was asking, is there a comparison of the Chroma software levels? I was trying to get this information in the chat on the Ricoma site.
Well, yeah, if you go to Ricoma or
if you go to Chroma
Embroidery.
embroidery.com, we have a comparison chart.
they have like a checklist with all the different
all the
things. So
features.
you've got the features for Inspire, then the features for Plus, and then the features for Lux.
Yeah. So yeah, you have that on the website. Maybe it's not updated for the latest features that are coming out, but it should give you a pretty good idea of the differences of each level. So chromaembroidery.com, and then I believe it's where
it's
is
got
it?
some of it right there. You see on the bottom, it tells you
Yeah,
what it is.
it tells you some of that what it is. But there's I remember there's a more extensive list. Go to
And that number has changed as well. So right now, it's saying that the current font is about 250, but we've just added
another
200,
yeah.
man, which is they are so nice. When I was looking at those, they were just beautiful. And like I said, they keep making changes to it every time we say, hey, you know what? It would be nice if Chroma could do this. And there it is. You can do it. So you make a wish and it happens.
Yeah, we should make a note to let's see.
And we also take from our customers. If our customers are asking for stuff and enough people are asking for it, we make those changes. You know, because we see that there's a need for it.
Yep.
And then we can implement it. Because we are the ones that make the software, we've got full control over it, so we can make it however we want.
Yeah, but we should make a note that I remember there was this extensive. I think we have it maybe in our brochure or something. We have this extensive table of the
there
different.
was.
Yeah,
They had all the different little checks.
little check marks.
Yeah.
We should put that on both chromaembroidery.com and our Ricoma.com website. On
So
the
if you
Chroma
missed
page.
it earlier, we talked about the different changes that happened in Chroma digitizing the software that we just updated it. And if you haven't opened it yet, if you have the subscription model, you're going to get all these new updates. There are 200 extra fonts that have been added. Stay tuned for Friday. Friday, we're dropping a video on Chroma Digitizing channel on YouTube, Chroma Digitizing, and it's going to talk about shortcuts. The one following is going to be about fonts and on how to do it. And the shortcut one for me is you need to learn the shortcuts. It just helps you be so efficient at digitizing. Because instead of having to chase things down with the mouse, you just remember a couple numbers, a couple keystrokes, and boom, you have everything at your fingertips. It's it's great.
Oh, there we go. We put up the compare plans, like something like this, right?
Right.
There has all those things. But yeah, we listen to suggestions all the time, you know, in our groups. And even Herb says, "Yep, I asked for 600 zoom, and it appeared in the next update."
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, you can certainly make suggestions as to what you would like to see to help us improve Chroma. And then yeah, when we see that there's a need for it and we evaluate these things, we can we put them in, we push them into the next update.
And some people might be saying, why 600 zoom?
Yeah, that's what I wondered.
Why 600? Because at 600, a lot of people, when they digitize, they tend to make a mistake and they over zoom into something and they're looking at it like this. So when they look at it like this, they're saying, look at all these gaps. But you're like, nobody is going to take a magnifying glass and be like,
let me look at it.
No, but nobody's going to be looking at your embroidery like that. The human eye cannot do that. It zooms in so much that you can see the fibers of the thread, So at 600, that is like a general zoom that it's just enough for you to make your corrections, but not enough for you to over zoom and start filling in every single detail.
I see.
So it's enough for you to like click and have access the icons and the little dots and everything, but you never want to go over that because then you end up, making a little circle and you put 200 little dots in a 1/8 of an inch area. It's just not going to happen. So when you over zoom, people get the they over zoom thing and they say, look, it looks so grainy on the screen, but that's not how it's going to digitize. What you see on the screen to what you get on the actual garment
There's some
are
there's,
totally
yeah,
different.
Yeah, there's some
So
variation.
you need to, you know, people will say, oh, but that's so loose. No, man, you're at 60 density or you're at 0.20 density on a 1/4 inch thing. It's gonna be like rock solid. It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Okay. What other questions we got? Donna says, I have Lux and still haven't learned how everything works. I mean, there's probably a lot of features in there that not everyone uses all the time, but certainly can make things a lot easier. And we also have tutorials and weekly seminars on that. So make sure to join if you want to learn, if you're really serious about learning digitizing.
And you can watch the videos. We've got videos on Chroma digitizing. I'm making videos on those on my channel, Crafting with Carl. So we got a whole bunch of stuff that you can do.
Okay.
It's all about education. We are not the gatekeepers of any type of information. We want you guys to know how to do all this stuff. The more you know, the better you become.
Oh, look at that. I thought we had like 10,000 something subscribers. We're up to 12,000 now.
Oh, nice.
And I just checked like last week or something. So, yeah. So on Chroma digitizing channel, what is it? Chroma digitizing software. That's the handle on YouTube. We have all of these videos. So make sure you subscribe there. And like Carl said, he'll be doing a lot of videos. He has some videos that are dropping in the next couple of weeks on these new features that we've updated into Chroma. And you know, Carl has his own channel that he does a lot of stuff on there as well. Crafting workout, nice image there.
Yeah.
You got.
I've got my embroidery machine. I've got my Lexus because I go overlanding. I've got my lasers and all my tools. My you know, a vinyl cutter. It's all in there, man.
Crafting with Carl. All right. People can find you on Instagram with that handle?
Yes, on Instagram. And once you go to Instagram, if you go to the bio, you can see my YouTube channel, my TikTok. So I'm pretty active on social media. And I'm hoping to inspire you guys. I don't have Jorge at my house. I don't have Iram. You know, I don't have all this fancy equipment. I just have my phone. That's all I use. And
that's all you need. That's
all you need. I'm just trying to educate people. You don't need a whole production crew to do stuff. So yes, here it's great. I've got a great team, but at home it's just me.
Yeah.
And some of my most viral videos have been just me shooting a little video like you and I did that day of something so silly. You know, and then boom, there it is.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of people are hesitant. Oh, I don't know how to get into. That's how you market yourself. And we teach you that at Deco Summit. We're going to give you all this information. We're giving it to you now. So
yeah, and then and literally that one time we were just trying to prove a point of like, hey, like how easy it is. And then it was taken on my phone. I sent it to the team.
No editing.
Right after, no editing.
Just
and then we just posted that as a reel. I think it was maybe like 30 seconds reel.
Yeah, yeah.
And it got like 20,000 views.
Yeah, and it's still getting views.
Yeah, exactly. So it was literally just us in the middle of a live showing the live demonstration that we were doing. Maybe talked a few things of you know, some description of like, oh, this is what we're doing today, and then then, oh, and here's you have the final product, and that's it.
Done.
That's
no fancy editing, no
music, no nothing.
From
just
the
raw
phone,
footage,
right to the post, done.
Yeah, done, and you can easily get, you know, people interested in watching those things. So just to show you guys that we try to prove a point, and like we said, you can get views that way.
Absolutely.
All right.
And you'd be surprised the things that you learn. You know, there's always, if you're the type of person that doesn't learn, there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm always learning.
I aim to learn something
I'm
new every day.
learning every day. And let me tell you, a lot of times I learn stuff from, like, oh, you're like, oh, that's interesting. You know, and that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to give people that, oh, like, you can do that. Yeah, you can. You know, it's all about thinking outside the box. What can I do with this? Well, dude, I just hooped a little bag. Who would have thought that you would use this to hoop a bag? And it's perfectly hooped, no mistakes. It's right in there. It's perfect, you know?
So you used one with sticky backing.
Right.
Oh, and then you did one with...
One of them we did with sticky backing to
Okay.
show the 8-in-1, because you can do it.
Okay.
And the other one I did it with this.
Yep. Many different ways.
So there's many ways to skin a cat, right?
Yeah.
So just the same way, there's many ways to make these bags.
Yeah.
And like I said before, if you were making these bags by hand, so these were bought already pre-made. but there's a lot of people that make their own. Or you can seam rip the edge, and you can put 2 of these on one of these hoops and hoop them the same way. So for example, I could take this, okay? I can take this right here, and I could hoop one like this, and then I can hoop another one facing each other.
Okay.
And with the technique that I showed you on the screen, where I had one
rotate the
facing
design,
this,
yeah.
one facing there, obviously this would be sewn off, but I could hoop 2 of them at the same time, right? And throw that into the machine. And while it's in there, it would embroider one, embroider the other, and then I would just take it to my sewing machine and just finish the last seam, and I'm done.
Okay.
While the next batch is sewing.
Yeah.
So you can
Finding like understanding the capabilities of your machine and your tools will help you kind of think of creative ways to increase.
Right. So
increase
if you have a
efficiency.
single head, this is a way to turn it into a double head almost, because you're getting 2 products at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're able to knock 2 of them out, and now while these are embroidering, I'm sewing the other ones, and then I kind of get the next batch rotated in and out. So there's ways of making a single head act like a double head or a triple head, depending on how you set it up.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been talking about today.
Exactly.
The way that you can set up different needles for different parts of it. So we've got metallic thread. We've got remember we divided this into a 7-7-6.
Yeah.
7 needles are for my flats with my regular 75. The other 7 are for my hats with the 90s, and then the last 6 are with 90 needles, but with my tensile thread.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of everything.
Everything. Yep.
And we have 2 packs of tensile threads that you can pick from. This is the tropical color one.
Nice.
Which is like the Miami Vice colors. You know, super cool, man. I love it.
Neon looking ones. Yeah.
So you've got the your traditional colors, and then we have the tropical thread. And we are going to be releasing more of them, but right now that's what we have. And you know, you can set it up so anytime I want to go from one thread to the other, I don't have to redo the machine. Because like I said, unless you're Johan and you're making 200, 500,000 stitch designs with 30 different colors, you need every single one. But even if you did that, you can easily just swap everything out and put it back.
Yeah.
You know, so this is one way to segment your single machine into a flat making machine, a hat making machine, and your specialty thread making machine.
Exactly. That's why I tell people, right? Like, it's not just about the number of colors, right? Most designs not going to run over 3, 4, 5 colors.
No, like your typical stuff.
Yeah,
you
like
know, your left chest logos,
right? But it's the efficiency, the time that it saves you from having to change out all of those threads, change out all of those needles. When that order does come in,
right?
You don't have to spend 10, 15 minutes to switch out all the needles and get everything reset up. And as you said, it's like when you switch out the needles, you're not going to reuse them again because you don't know the condition of the needle. So here it's just like we use them until they break or whatever, that we start seeing like burring.
Yeah, every 8 hours you want to change out your needles. And so what I do is once a month I change out all my needles.
Okay.
Once a month, I go and I clear them all out because I don't know. I can't say, well, I do have a little board that I put when I change a needle out.
Oh, okay. So you got to keep track.
But customarily, I just change them out once a month.
Okay.
Because for me to keep track of, I use needle 1 for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Or I use needle 2 for 7.5. It's like I would rather just change them all out
and then be safe for another month.
Safe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the needles don't cost that much.
Right.
And the amount of stress that it causes me to start threading shred and to start destroying garments, I'd rather just spend the 5 cents per needle, get rid of those, put new ones in, and know that I don't have a problem.
Right, right.
So depending on how much embroidery you do, then that will determine your schedule of changing the needles.
Right.
And because I segment them, I know that I use my flats more than my hats. So then my flats, I'll change them once a month. My hats I'll do every other month. And my specialty threads, since I don't use them all the time, maybe I do that one every 3 months.
Right.
So I'm still able to gauge how much I use it.
That's the benefit of segmenting the needles, right?
Right.
So you don't have like you should have a method in going about setting up your needles, not just like they're all like scattered in between.
What
each
is
other.
it? There is a thing to my madness or something.
There's a method to my madness.
Right.
Yeah. No. You want to segment it into different ranges. 1 through 7. 8 through 15, and then 16 through 20. Or you can put them into sections of 4.
Right.
4 5s,
whatever.
Right. Exactly. Right. But when you only have 10 or 6 or 4 needles, I mean, you really only have one set.
And if you're doing 60 weight thread, you can have half the machine with 75 needles, half the machine with 60 needles.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's so many different
things.
combinations.
Yeah. It's basically you can think of it as increasing your productivity and efficiency and saving you time when it comes to different types of needles and different types of threads setup. Okay. And the other added benefit is this having, it's always good in any process to have what's called redundancy.
Exactly.
Right, because if you only have one color of every cone of thread, when that runs out, you're gonna be stuck waiting and having to rethread everything. If you have redundancy for your most commonly used colors, even if I'm not using a specialty thread and all of these different things, just by having 3-4 needles as like my backup colors of black, white, red, whatever you use the most common. All right, when one runs out, I just go to that, set the program on the panel to use those needles, and then while that's embroidering, I can now take my time to switch out the other thread, right? So it's the benefit of redundancy, the benefit of variety, and the benefit of having different ranges of needles and threads, whether it's specialty threads, bigger, smaller size needles, ballpoint, sharp point, right? All of those things give you, pre-set up. It's basically a preset machine ready to go at a moment's notice for a wide range of projects.
This is the ultimate personalization technique, where you are customizing the machine for your specific need.
Correct.
So if you're doing I mean, it's
like we're just giving you ideas.
Yeah.
That's not what you can only do, right? You can do it for anything you want according to your workflow.
Right.
But that's the benefit of having the choice of 20 needles to be able to choose from. If you only had 4 or 10, your choices are limited by half. Right. So that's the real benefit of having the 20 needles. You can arrange it in any way that you want, depending on what you do in your business, depending on the type of items that you do in your business.
And it's so much easier to change your thread color than it is to change your needle.
Oh yeah,
as far as speed. I mean, it's not that it's difficult to change a needle. It's easy to change a needle, but I could pass a thread through real quick in just a couple seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it's a few buttons to click on the panel versus unscrewing. Okay, putting a new needle in,
making sure
it's straight,
and
then tightening that. Right, so it's still a process. I mean, it's not gonna take that long. Maybe a couple of minutes. But a couple of minutes versus a couple of seconds.
Let's say I want to put this yellow thread instead of this black. I'm going to take the yellow thread right here. Let's do this. We're going to take it. You can time me. I take the black. Take that one out. Take this one in. Boom.
We're going to time you.
I put this in. I'm already tying it, right? Boom. It's tied. And I've got my special knot. So now I take color number 4. Here it is. There. The thread is already through. I take my needle. I dare anybody to change a needle that fast. Come on, baby. While it's moving. Come on, there it is. There it is. She's threaded.
Yeah, probably like, I mean, I didn't time it, but I would say like maybe 30, 40 seconds.
Now, be careful, people. Don't go sticking your hands in this thing. But look, that's how easy it is.
Right.
All right. That's how easy it is to just pop out a thread. So while it's working, even if I had segmented this into 10 threads, and I had 12 colors, I could still swap out a color while it's doing its thing, and then it just moves right on to the next color.
Right. So you have to
and you can program
it, right? That like basically like say you only have 10 needles. Your needle number 10, the 10th color, let's say, will have to be doubled as 2 different colors.
Right.
It will have to be black, and then after it embroiders black, you would need to like change it to you would either need to embroider some other thread
because you're done with the black.
Yeah, you're done with the black, and then you're changing it out, and then maybe like 1-2 colors later, it comes back to the black, but it's actually white.
Exactly.
At this time.
Don't pick the color that's right next to the needle.
Yeah, no, because then you're gonna exactly. So it's like then it's gonna be hard for you to change out the thread.
And then Carl told me to change the thread while it was operating. No, I didn't say that. If you want to. At the time that you need to thread it, you stop the machine.
Yeah.
You thread it with calm,
Yeah.
nice and easy, and then when you're done, you start it again.
Yeah, exactly.
You can always do that,
Yeah,
folks. I'm not
so-
telling you to stick your hand in there while it's running.
It's doable, right? But certainly not optimal, right? But when
Right.
you have so many needles, you can just leave them on the machine.
I got all 10 fingers still. I still got all of them.
You can have a wide variety. It's like having a library of threads being able to be on there without having to change it out. At the same time, changing out a thread to kind of mid embroidery is easy, but changing out a needle mid embroidery,
forget it.
That's
a special skill.
Yeah. That's
one which I don't want to. I can't say I haven't tried it, Henry. I can't say I haven't tried it. But it's definitely scarier than just changing out the thread.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it's a lot faster, too.
Of course. Okay. How do I, this guy, Abigail asked, how do I make my magnetic hoops usable on my Chroma 1501?
You program it.
Yeah,
it's super easy.
Yeah.
You go to, what panel do you have? Do you have a 7S panel, an 8S panel, or the 10S panel?
Yeah.
Let's start there. If you have the 10S panel, you go to the custom hoop side, and then we have videos that show you how to do it.
Yeah, you can just program the size of the hoop. If you have a 7S or 8S panel, you can't add custom hoops, but you can use the other function, and basically it opens up a huge canvas, and you just position your hoop manually.
Or in my case, because I use exclusively Mighty hoops, I can take my original hoops that came on the machine.
Oh, and
I just edit them. That's it.
Okay.
So like my A hoop is super small. I'm really never going to use the A hoop. So I programmed that one to be my 4x4.
Got it.
4x4.
Got it.
But if you're going to do that though, before you change anything, take a picture of your screen. So in case you want to go back to that A hoop, you know what to program and you don't have to rethink it over.
Yeah.
So I've reprogrammed all my hoops to be Mighty hoops. So now I've got the 4x4, the 5, the 7, the 10. I think I have a 12, a 13x16, or a 13x8, and I have a variety. But that way, you can always edit the hoops that you have to change them.
Yeah.
If you're not using them.
Yeah. So she says she has the MT 1501, which is then they're gonna be the 7S. So the way that you mentioned.
Right. So you would have to take whatever hoops are on there and pick the one that you use the least. In my case, it's the A hoop. I use that one the least. So I reprogrammed that one and we do have videos that show you how to do that. You can always go to the service department or submit a ticket, and they'll send you a video on how to do that if you don't find it. Aren't the service videos at service.racoma and YouTube?
Well, it's on our it's not on our YouTube channel. It depends on what they're looking for. So they contact service, and then they can send you videos on the specific topic.
And we have an extensive library of how to do these things on YouTube already as well.
Yeah,
that you can access.
Okay,
but it's just a matter of programming it, or you can select the hoop that is closest to the size of your Mighty hoop. But the only thing is,
you gotta trace. You gotta make sure you trace.
Make sure you trace. And if you have a circle hoop, your Mighty hoop's going to be square. So if you have a square design, it might not fit in that circular hoop. So that's when the additional editing is granted. But again, you can pick a larger hoop, but you have to trace. So just because it fits on the screen doesn't mean it's going to fit on your hoop. So you have to make sure you trace it. And that's what I did with this design on the 8-in-1 hoop. I made sure I traced it over and over until it fit exactly where I wanted it. Okay, that's like of the 10 steps of embroidery, you have to trace. I never do something without tracing.
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to trace.
Can I emphasize ever?
All right.
Never, ever.
Jane Makes asked, I wish I could retrofit. This is actually the second time I've seen this question today.
Yeah,
I wish I could retrofit the 10S panel. The 1501 is a 7S, I believe. So, and I think it's someone else asked this before. Let me see. So I'll answer both of those at the same time. The new panel is
like Cartman.
Oh yeah. At the same time. All right. So yeah. Also, Cross Threads asked or said, "I wish we could upgrade our panels." So here's the deal. All right.
What's the deal, Henry?
here is the deal.
Because inquiring minds want to know.
Yes. So is it possible? Technically, yes. Okay. But you have to understand it's more than just the panel. The whole electronics of the machine will need to be switched out. So people think that, oh, it's just the panel got an upgrade. No, in order for this panel to support all of the features that it has, the entire electronics inside the machine, its motors, its boards, everything is compatible with this new platform.
Okay.
And all the sensors, all your
The
needle sensors,
connectors.
all the wiring. So essentially, you're gutting the insides, the electronic components of the machine. The mechanical is the same. The electronic components are completely different to support this new panel. So technically, it is doable, okay? But one, the cost is going to be very high, all right?
Astronomical.
Yeah, because it's first off, the electronics essentially it costs more than half of the machine. Okay, that's the most expensive parts. You see, it's nice LCD screen.
That's why you get the 5-year warranty.
Yeah, exactly, right. So the 5-year warranty covers 3 years of electronics. Okay, so the electronics is the most expensive part. That's number one, and number two, because we have to switch out all the electronics to convert the machine to the new panel. It would need to be a depot conversion in our facility. Like, there's no way for us to send you the set of electronics and for you to do it because it's way too advanced and technical for you to do that. Okay?
Hold on a second.
Do we have one of these that's loose?
And so,
Hay uno suelto.
huh? What are you doing?
Here, can you imagine? We come to you and say,
Huh?
here you go, put it together. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you gonna do with that?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. There's a lot of wiring, a lot of harnesses, and a lot of electronics. Okay, so in order to do that, it would have to be a depot repair in our facility. Okay, so technically it is doable. Actually, because a lot of people have asked this, we're actually, exploring how possible it is to do that. It's going to take some time for us to convert it, and that's why the labor that goes into that is also expensive. So all in all, just to give you a ballpark, okay, range for us to do this with the cost of the electronics plus the labor and the bringing the machine back as a depot repair, you're looking at, for a single head, probably around $4,000 to $5,000. Just to do that, the electronics itself, the labor that puts into taking everything out and to fit the new electronics in. So if that is something that you want to do, let us know. But the reason why we said that it's, to people in the past that's not really possible, it's because it's cost prohibitive in that sense. You can spend a couple of thousand more and you can buy a new machine, right? Like. These ones are going for $10,000, $11,000. If they take $4,000 or $5,000 to convert your old one to a new one, but it's a trade-off. I don't know.
Like those Italian grandmothers and like the Cuban grandmas that are attached to their cafetera. That's your coffee maker, right? That has that flavor in it, and that you've grown so close to it, and you've had it for so many years. It's almost like a kit, like a turbo kit for a car. You buy all the, you get all the components. So maybe we come up with the kit that if you have this machine, you get this kit to retrofit it, and you could bring new life to an older machine if you wanted to.
Yeah, no,
but there is that cost associated.
Exactly,
with it,
the cost is the main thing. If people are still very much interested in doing that, it doesn't cost the entire machine, but a good chunk of the machine, right? So because of the labor and all of that is involved in the depot repair, and the electronics itself is expensive. You're not just the panel. The panel itself, if you're buying a replacement panel, because we've had people like they threw a bat into the panel and it cracked. Now they need a new panel. It's dark. The LCD broke. The panel itself is like $1,500 to $2,000. Right. But that you have the main boards, you have all the sensors. It's got about like 20 different pieces and components of electronics to piece everything together. So all that added up is already a couple of $1,000 plus the labor that goes into it to change it. And then what we are thinking about is that if someone is willing to do that, and a lot of people are willing to do that, we might offer a program to be able to kind of convert those. And what we'll also offer is additional warranty. Like, because when we bring it back on a depot repair, we're not only going to change out all the electronics. We have to test it and run it, and we'll make sure your full tune-up of your machine and all of that is included. So you do get some value there, and then we'll also extend the warranty for you because we're doing the depot repair on the conversion. We'll also extend the warranty for you. So that is something that, you know, maybe additional value that you can get that extends the life of the machine and the coverage, and you get a brand new set of electronics, you know, with the latest tech that's included. But you got to be okay with the, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 price tag.
And you'd have to go down for a little bit.
Yes, correct.
You'd have to,
yeah, depending on the
machine.
Exactly, depending on how many people are lined up to do that. I mean, each conversion will take us, you know, probably between conversion and testing about 2 to 3 days, you know, to be able to do. We gotta rewire everything, and then we gotta run it to make sure that everything is set up properly. So all that takes time. So you're down a little bit, maybe a week to 2 weeks of back and forth, right? Shipping the machine for the depot repair, and then the conversion, and then shipping it back. So maybe 2 weeks. But if you're okay with that, and the price point, some people are okay with that. I mean, we've had people that said, you know, what if I just buy the panel and I can change it? I was like, well, it's more than just a panel. That's why
I can go to Hialeah and have some guy install it for me. Oye, yo voy a ir a la sabuesera y me lo instalan ahí, ya tú sabes, okay? What's up, Johan? We were just talking about you, man. Right, Henry? I'm sure you've heard that, right?
Okay. Yeah, so Herb says a conversion option would be worth considering. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if you want to take that chance, we'll
and Johan says, wait, is that Johan?
Yeah, that is Johan.
That is Johan? Okay.
Oh, wait, that's Johanna.
Johanna Kress?
Oh, sorry. Johan? I thought that was... Anyway, hi, Johanna. How are you? Greetings. Salutations.
Okay.
Saranghe.
Yeah. So a DIY conversion kit, that's not possible. Like it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of responsibility. It's like telling me, it's like, hey, yeah, like I can't change the engine on your car. I don't know, like change the engine on your car
I can't really, I can't fix my timing, but I want to change the whole panel.
Yeah, no,
right?
Yeah, and I'm having trouble timing my machine, but I want a conversion kit. No,
sure.
I definitely think people are underestimating the ease.
The amount of work.
Yeah, because I think if we could, I mean, we could sell these kits, right? If it were so easy, we can sell these kits. Everybody,
but it would be as is. It's like, here you go, but you're taking that.
No, but it's like it's impossible.
No take backs.
Yeah, it's impossible for unless you've had extensive training on all the wiring and everything. Even if we gave you a diagram, I mean, it will take you like a bit of time to figure out. So
it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but you got to be very like tech savvy and very hands-on with it. Like, and you got to be like you like tinkering with stuff.
You would have to submit a 10-page PowerPoint presentation that would tell us how you would do it, what tools you would have in order for us to be able to. We want to vet you to make sure you can do it. Can it be done? Yes, but
is it recommended? No.
Yeah, because of the sensitive nature. Because one power, you cross the wires.
There goes the board.
You could fry a board.
There goes the board.
You know, and we would rather take that chance on ourselves. Yeah. Hey, if it happens, we'll get another one. Right. If you do it, that's a different story.
Exactly. So you know, if people are still, if that's an option worth considering, because there's a lot of people that do have, you know, 7S and 8S machines. It is something that
Herb is going to start his PowerPoint
right now.
Sweet.
Okay. But yeah, if a lot of people are considering that, we might offer something like that. But it will have to be a depot repair. Yeah. Like a depot swap. Okay. All right. So how much more time we get? Oh, it's 99%. 18 seconds.
18 seconds. That's the beauty of the panel. It tells you.
It tells you exactly. 10 seconds, 9 seconds.
8, 6. Let's count it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look at that.
That's it.
Bing, bing, bing. Embroidery finish.
Yeah. Your embroidery is done.
Nice. Look at that.
Please remove the embroidery from the...
Now check that out.
Clean, huh?
Clean, baby.
Very clean. Very clean.
That's cool stuff, man. So we just went from hats to flats, and we can just go here. I'm gonna juke Jorge. Be like, huh, huh. Let have him follow. Jorge's pretty cool at that. You see, that's one way he can overcome it. He just zooms out.
Zooms out.
Now I can go anywhere I want. He still gets it in frame. He's smart, man.
Yeah. So
Anyway, segmenting your machine. Yes, you have a 20 needle. Use it to your advantage. Make it work for you. Be smart about it. And you're the only one that's gonna know what to do and how to do it. But these are we're trying to plant a seed in your mind. You know, be like water.
Be like water. Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that other line that he used to do? It's emotional content. Man, when I saw Enter the Dragon and he said that to that kid, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, Bruce Lee? He's like, kick me. The guy goes, "Huh." He says, no, like this. And it's like, it's emotional content. And the kid walks away like, yeah, I understand. I'm pretty sure he walked away. What the hell did I just hear, man? What did he just tell me? There it is. So with the sticky backing, if you need to remove it, you need to remove it forthwith, real quick. Otherwise, it will stick. I might have some residue on this. But Henry, go ahead and show that nice bag that you could make for your bridesmaids.
Very nice satin stitches.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice.
So look at this. It comes off. Hopefully, it comes off nice and clean. If I leave this on overnight, it will give me a little bit of a hard time. So that's why you kind of want to get rid of it. Now, if you line this with blue painter's tape,
Oh yeah, then
once you're done and it gets all grimy, you remove the tape, get that gunk off of it, and then you apply another layer. But a lot of people, they do this and then they leave it.
And look, we have a little bit of metallic thread in here too.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, on the
lipstick.
On the lipstick right here. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I knew you would recognize it, Henry.
Yeah. You know, ever since we good one, Carl. Good one, Carl.
I learned it by watching you.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I was gonna say was that now being in the industry, like when you go everywhere with when you see clothing with decoration on it, you kind of like touch it and feel like, I know how that's done, or like, oh, that's metallic thread, and that's 3D puff, and that's with that thread. That's what I was gonna say about like that I recognize that.
It's really funny because when I've been embroidering for a while, but I had a single needle machine, but I really never paid attention to it as much as I do now, obviously, right? So I went to Sebring, and they have a 12 hours of race in Sebring, and I bought a couple hats. And now I look at those hats and I'm thinking, damn, that embroidery is so bad. But when I was buying them, I was thinking, this is cool.
Yeah, exactly.
But now that I know about like the whole digitizing aspect of it, and the embroidery and the loss of registration and this and the push and the pull, I'm like,
yeah,
son of a gun.
I can do that much better.
Yeah. But look, this is beautiful. It's super nice. And the sticky backing just kind of comes right off. Look at that. It's super clean inside. You can just take. I mean, you could peel off the rest, but otherwise, it's good to go.
Yeah. Snip some of the thread. Maybe run a lighter across it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Look at that. Made with love, Chroma.
Yeah.
Chroma.
And then, all right. So I think those are for the demos for today. Like I said, this machine is on sale right now. We should show the site. If we could, $10,999, and you get the option for the $1 white toner transfer printer. All right, you have two options: the 1-year warranty option for $10,999, or the 5-year warranty option for $12,999, and you get the free Mighty Hoop starter kit that we just showed you. Both options come with this checkbox that you can get the Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer for only $1. Once you add it to the cart, it automatically discounts it for you. So all that's set up properly if you want to check it out on the website, or you can call in to our sales team, and if you want to have some financing options that's not available online, you can go ahead and check that out. All right. Before we get into the final wrap up and the giveaway that we have, I just want to remind everyone that we do still have those. For Chroma, we released some new updates. You can use the code LIVE25 for 25% off of any Chroma new licenses or any upgrades. Okay, and we have Deco Summit that we talked extensively about coming up in September here in Miami, Florida, September 9th to the 11th. You can use the code LIVE20. That's going to be 20% off of general admission or VIP tickets until this Friday. So they're already on discount, but with the code LIVE20, you'll get an additional 20% off of Deco Summit tickets. Okay, so this will be the lowest it'll ever be. All right. So with that said, guys,
Jane has this. She put out this great message that says, "Nice pooping." That's great. We love nice pooping. It's awesome. And when you said 10,999, that reminded me of a song. 10,999, 10,999. Put it in your cart, purchase it, and you get the Mighty Hoop Station for free with the 5-year warranty.
Good job, Carl. Oh man. All right. So yeah, she meant nice cooping.
Yeah,
but nice pooping.
She's auto. Hey, you gotta text it. Stop doing the text. That's autocorrect. Sometimes does that. You know.
Yeah.
How many times have you sent something and you hit send and you're like, oh, that's not what I meant to say. You edit it. You hit send. Like that's still not what I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's like no more speech to text from me. Okay. The warranty options was a great idea. Must have been Henry's idea. No, I won't take credit for that. But thank you, Herb. I'm
concerned. Is this the conversion machine? There was an issue.
Well, yeah. So, Desiree Boston. Yeah, about the 7S panel. Yeah, if you're saying you're having an issue with the 7S panel, contact our support team. There will be a video shared for me to change it out. Yeah, I mean, there's to change out a panel is not that hard because it's you take out the side of the machine and then the same spots that the previous panel got plugged into. Just make sure you take a photo and plug into the same spots.
Or you just take the panel out and it plugs right into the panel. You don't even need to open the skins.
Oh, okay.
For the panel itself.
Okay. Oh, that's true.
If the harness is
already in there, yeah.
Exactly. If you need to change the harness for whatever reason,
then you need to take out the side panel.
But if you're just changing the panel out, you can just open the back of the panel. You're gonna take a picture of where the wire configuration is. That way you know where to put them back. Unscrew them. There's a little screw. Like you do your thermostat at home on the wall, you just plug those out, put your new panel, plug them in, and you're good to go. So it's really, minimal effort to do.
Yep. Okay. All right. Moving on to the last bit of our lives. For those of you that stayed all this way, thank you for tuning in. What are we giving away? We have 2 giveaways. And by the way, before we do that, since Mother's Day is coming up next Sunday, we are giving away to everyone. This is not like
everyone.
Yeah, this is free for everyone. If you go on our YouTube channel, on this live video in the description, all right, we have the link to download from hoopmate.com, which is our design library website. We have 10 free designs that you can download for Mother's Day. All right, Mother's Day themed designs, 10 of them. You can download that absolutely free. We have
a thank you.
Yeah, as a thank you for tuning in to this live
and putting up with this.
Yeah.
Man, I could be working right now, but instead I'm watching this live with Henry and Carl. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I'm still here.
All right, so that's a free gift for everyone. And then we have 2 giveaways. We're going to be giving away.
Dun, 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 dun.
The first giveaway is we're going to be giving away some blanks. So we got some auto caps and we got some men's polos. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got some 12 auto caps, so a dozen assorted auto caps, and then we have a 20-pack of a black colored small men's polos. All right, that we'll have all of that. So 12 caps and 20 polos essentially. As the first giveaway. All right, we're gonna pick a name from whoever's left in this stream. And I just saw like 8 people pop in during the giveaway.
Yeah, they heard
giveaway. They're like, what?
Ding, ding, ding. They've got their AI bot saying, if you hear the word giveaway, make an announcement, log me in. Did you say giveaway?
All right. So let's see, who's it gonna be? For the first giveaway, these blanks, auto caps, and the black polo shirts.
Now
Who's
those
it gonna
10 blank
be?
auto caps will, once you make them and sell them, that will cover your first month's payment and then some.
Oh yes.
The 10 polos with the school year about to end and it will start again. Those could be your 10 first polos for the new students coming in. It'd be like, hey, I got these polos that I got to make for you. You want a polo?
Yeah.
You can sell the polos.
If you sell the 12 caps and the 20 polo shirts, that's easily like $1,000.
Easy.
Yeah, easily $1,000.
That's 3 months payment.
Yep.
On your machine.
Yep.
And
that we're handing you the tools to do.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So
we can't come to your house and embroider for you, but we're gonna show you how to do it, and hopefully you take that knowledge and you are empowered by it, and you learn, and you can teach a man. How is it? Give a man a fish, he will eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he will eat for a lifetime. That's what we're doing here. We're teaching you how to fish.
Yes.
With needle and thread.
Yes.
Except on clothes and hats.
Yes.
That's what you're bringing home.
and we'll really teach you how to fish at Deco Summit.
That's right.
So you gotta make sure that
we're gonna show you how to put the bait on the hook. Everything, it's a hands-on, all immersive experience.
All right, we're gonna pick a random winner. The winner is gonna be
no,
me, Jane.
Wait.
What?
And the winner is
the winner is Pooping Girl.
The winner is Pooping Girl. If you're Pooping Girl, say hello. You just won the what is it? The 10 the 12 hats.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the 12 hats and the polo shirts.
Me, Jane, you have thank you for being here with us today. You just won the 12 hats. Let's see. Okay. Say hello. She said pick me. We did.
Yeah. And then,
say woohoo! You got it. Where are you, Jane? So, me, Carl. Give hat to Jane. Henry, make possible on live today.
Where is she? All right, where is she?
She's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Wait,
there she is.
Oh my gosh, it's me! I gotta do the hats. Hello. You did it, Jane. You got yourself. You won.
Okay. All right. So congrats on that.
That's the first time she's won anything ever on a giveaway. I resonate with that.
Yeah. Did I?
I don't think I've entered won. So many sweepstakes, man. So many sweepstakes. So I didn't make that.
No, you didn't.
The big light got in the way. Sorry about that. Trying to play basketball. You get a 3-pointer. See if you can make it, Henry.
Into the that's a
see,
block,
you got to
man.
go over the hills and through the woods.
Yes.
Through the trash can you go. I banked it.
I banked
it.
I banked it.
That was banked, baby. All right, now we have one more. Jane, make sure you send a message to Valeria@racoma.com.
Yes.
To get your prize, she's going to need your information. And now we go on to the polos.
No, the polos is everything is
that
was the giveaway.
Oh, that was the whole thing?
That was the whole thing. You get the caps and the polos.
What?
But the second one is going to be a general admission ticket to Deco Summit.
I thought that was like split, but she got the whole
Yes, she got the whole blanks bundle.
Wow, nice.
All right.
With the assorted hats, all different colors.
Yes. All right, the second giveaway, we're going to give away one ticket, all right, general admission ticket to Deco Summit. All right, and this one, because of how valuable this ticket is, okay, maybe we do a trivia and see who wins it.
Hey, look, Kai Dragon just signed in. What's up, Kai? How you doing over there?
What are your thoughts there?
On what?
On a trivia. On a trivia for the Deco Summit ticket.
Oh, a Deco Summit ticket. A trivia. What did the Cuban chicken say when it crossed the road? If you can answer that, you get the Deco Summit ticket. What did the Cuban chicken say when it crossed the road? Or what did you have to say to the Cuban chicken to make it cross the road?
I don't know what
We'll keep them guessing.
Okay.
Anybody? do, you know,
What
do,
do
you know, do you know what they said?
No, I don't.
I don't think anybody's answering this question.
I don't think
I
anybody
think
would
I've
know
got
this.
everybody like,
I don't think anybody would know this though.
but it's so easy. All right, should I let the cat out of the bag?
You should let the chicken out of the bag. Yes.
All right, so what you had to say was "Big Paka!" So if you didn't get that, that's Ven Paka, which means come here. All right. Well, hey, we got people in Hawaii. Hawaii.
No,
It's
she's
on
got
there.
It. She's got it. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. She got it.
Okay. Hasta la vista. No, that was not it. But good try though. All right. So I mean, do we want to pick? Okay, let's let the audience say. Do we want to pick at random? You want to take your chances, or you want us to do a embroidery related trivia question, and then see who gets it first? Then they're the winner of the general admission.
So we're gonna take a poll. We let the bot randomizer pick who it is, or we do a trivia question. What's it gonna be?
All right.
What's it
Again,
gonna be?
the prize is one general admission ticket to Deco Summit, worth $395, or
Viva la revolución!
$316 if you get it with the live 20 code. That's the flash sale for an additional 20% off of Deco Summit tickets between now and Friday.
Wow, somebody's in Ukraine.
Random.
Nice, man. Run Q.
Let's see. Random. Okay.
Should we do random?
Yeah, we should do random. All right, we'll pick random.
All
We'll
right.
pick random. All right,
All right.
one lucky winner for the general admission ticket.
Put it in the randomizer. Iram and Jorge and the randomizer. Let's randomize this. Let's see what's it gonna be. That's what the randomizer is doing.
Okay.
Miss Jane wants to come to Deco Summit. If you don't make it, Jane, you should still get a ticket. Okay. There's as a general admission, you still get a lot of information, and we have our winner. The randomizer picked a winner.
All right, this winner is from Facebook. This will be Jennifer Hickey.
Hey, Jennifer
Hickey.
Jennifer Hickey got a general admission ticket to Deco Summit. You know the days, so start planning. September 9th through the 11th. That's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Make sure you stay over the weekend. All right, you can come on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
That way you get early check-in.
Yeah, you can check in early.
You get to meet everybody. You get to talk to some people, get the networking going on. That way, the minute you get there on a Wednesday morning, you're ready to hit the door running, hit the floor running. And
hit the door running.
Hit the floor running. That's
hit the
hard.
door.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
So is Jennifer here?
I saw her.
Jennifer Hickey from Facebook. Jennifer Hickey. If you're here, Jennifer, please comment below so we know that you are here and we can give you your prize.
Look, Kai is asking who won. Who's Kai Dragon? Who's this Kai Dragon? Warzone. Oh, he must be doing some extreme embroidery over here. Who won? Jennifer Hickey won. It's hit the ground running, right? Yes. It's hit. I'm sorry, Herb. It's hit the ground running.
Not hit the door running.
Not hit the door running.
That would hurt.
Yeah, that would hurt.
That would hurt. So I don't know if Jennifer is here.
Wait, I saw her. I saw a name. There was a Hickey there before. I thought I saw a Hickey on there.
But I don't know. Let's pick another random one, I guess.
No, but she's there.
She's there. Jennifer will give you maybe like 10 more seconds to respond.
Jennifer, you got to say something. We might pick somebody else. Didn't they write a song about Jennifer? Is there a song with Jennifer in it? There's Jenny,
Mm.
right? But not Jennifer.
Yeah, I don't see that she's
Anyway, Ren
responding.
Q2B's he's from Ukraine. Says, why Jennifer? Because she is participating in this live session, and she was randomly selected by a randomizer. That's why.
Okay. All right. Who else we got? We gotta pick another one.
Kai, you still have a chance if Jennifer doesn't respond. Let's see.
All right, we're gonna go to our backup selection.
So she's not, man, she's gonna lose that opportunity. Come on, Jennifer Hickey. Hello. Maybe she's driving through a tunnel and she's like, it's me. She sent it, but it's not responding. I'm through in the tunnel. Jane is close to Jennifer. Haha. Yes, okay. But not same.
Not quite.
Different, not same.
Not quite.
All right.
All right. One lucky winner for general admission ticket. One general admission ticket. Which, by the way, you can always upgrade to VIP if you choose.
You
if
can.
You like.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Just pay the difference.
You pay the difference, which is dude. It's like you're getting it for free anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You already got. You're getting that half. You're getting a VIP ticket for the price of a general admission. You can't beat that.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so I would, if you are lucky,
yes,
because you're going to get to pick between two classes. Now, during a general admission, with a general admission ticket, you get all the demo classes. And there are 2 demo classes on Thursday, or one demo class that goes all day Thursday, and one that goes all day Friday. And on Thursday and Friday, there is also Chroma classes, okay? So you have Chroma classes that you can take. So if you miss the demo on one day, you can pick it on another day. And on the Chroma classes, they are first come, first serve. There's gonna be a room full of computers. We don't know the exact amount right now, but it's a room full of laptops, and you follow along with Janae or whoever the instructor might happens to be. And it's a first come, first serve. So if you miss it that first day, make sure you come early the next day, but at least you can still fall back on the demo class, and you'll see everything that you can possibly do with your machine. Mm-hmm. So whatever you miss on one day, you have the chance of making it up on the next day. So with the general admission, there's still a lot of information to be shared, a lot of information to know. And so, but you still get a repeat of it the next day. So if you miss one on one day, you can do it on the next day. And pretty much the same thing with the VIP ticket. Mm-hmm. If you want to do a class, if you're really interested in doing there are 2 sessions per day. So you can either do them back to back, or you can do one session in the morning and do another activity in the afternoon. And then the other morning, you do your other hands-on session, and then you do the other one in the afternoon. So you can kind of break it up and, divide your day into what you want. So you have a lot of opportunities and a lot of flexibility into what you want, but you will get 2 classes for the general admission. Yeah. And there's also, we didn't mention this, Henry, but there's also the dinner with Henry. The lunch with Henry, which is an add-on, but you get to sit down. It's a very limited quantity. Seats are very limited. Yeah. And it's a one-on-one with Henry. And he's going to talk about scaling and, everything else.
Yeah, there's the whole blueprint of scaling your business.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Karen said, I want to take the course with Henry. Yeah, that will be an add-on once you purchase your ticket. On decosummit.com, you have the add-on that is available, so you can add that on to your ticket. And it's a nice all-you-can-eat buffet. Yes, correct. A cornucopia of food. Yes, so you get not only a nice lunch, but also a lot of knowledge too. A lot of knowledge. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to the I guess the backup winner here. I mean, you gotta be here to win it. You have to be here to win it. All right, so it's gonna be the winners is we have another selection from the randomizer. Yeah, it's gonna be Rebecca McFadden 7417 from YouTube. Come on, right. You gotta Rebecca. Now, are we gonna see the message here? Yes, we can see the message there. We should, right? Yeah. Come on, Rebecca, say something. Let us know. McFadden, Rebecca McFadden, 7417.
Rebecca, if you're there,
Rebecca, can you hear me? Can you hear us calling you? If you don't answer quickly, we'll have to pick somebody. Yes.
wait. Did she say something?
No.
Is she there? Wait. Oh, look, I thought Kai is like, he's juking me. He's like, I'm here.
Yeah.
We didn't ask you if you were here. We asked if Rebecca was here.
Rebecca. Oh, there,
Oh,
we go.
there it is. Oh, woohoo! Yes, that's what she said. That's from quote. Oh, woohoo! She's like, it's me.
All right.
You see, look at that.
Me.
I'm me.
Okay. All right.
This person with two thumbs right here. Me. Okay, Rebecca, you know what to do. You have to contact Valeria at Racoma.com to claim your prize, okay? Congratulations. We'll see you at Deco Summit.
Congrats. All right, guys. Well, that's it for us for today.
Make sure you bring a friend.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to bring
that's
a
right.
friend.
You have to bring a friend. Yes. You'll meet some new friends, but always good to, bring a friend, bring your partner, and, you get it essentially, buy one, get one free at this point.
Yeah, for
so.
sure.
All right. Just remember, if you didn't win Deco Summit ticket, we still have that, great flash sale going on. 20% additional, 20% off on the already discounted tickets using the code LIVE20. All right. You can get GA tickets. Now, if you didn't win, you can get it for $316. Or if you want to go to the VIP, then $716. All right. So still a great deal. And if you're looking to get Chroma, make sure you use the code LIVE25 for the Chroma discount that we released the new upgrades and the new features to. All right. Last but not least, just using the 20 needle machine. If you're looking to get into one and take advantage of the sale, you can also get the optional add $1 and get the Luminaris 200 wide toner transfer printer. And during this live, we'll also throw in a free laser pointer. All right. So, but after that, the laser pointer goes away, but you can still get the optional $1 printer to be able to print T-shirts, hard surfaces, and sublimation. Okay,
that's right.
Cool.
And for more behind the scene look, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Crafting with Carl, so that I can do the stuff that Henry will show you.
Okay. All right. So check out Crafting with Carl on Instagram. Carl does a lot of cool things with our machines on his time. And then Jerry Poston asks, are the tickets for one or two? It's for one ticket for one entry. Okay.
One per person.
Yeah. And then Sakar Karen asks, Henry, I got the ticket, but I can't add your course. Our team will reach out to you. All right. We will message you and figure that out. I'm not sure why you can't add my luncheon course, but we can figure that out for you.
You can email Valeria, right?
Yeah. Or we can reach out to her.
We will.
Yeah. Because if you already got the ticket, you're already registered, we should have your information in,
yeah,
in the system.
and you will, if you do purchase a VIP ticket, you will get a call so that we can set it up exactly how you want it. Okay, so just hang tight.
Okay, all right, and the room blocks for the hotel will be announcing next week. So things are ramping up. All right, we're only 4 months away from Deco Summit, so time is gonna fly by.
Too fast. That thing will be here tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just like last year.
Yep. All right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Check out all the specials that we have on Chroma, on Deco Summit, on the embroidery machines, and with the dollar printer. All these great things going on. Hopefully, you learned something today with how to use, what's the use of a 20 needle machine and how to put it to good use to increase your productivity. We embroidered some hats, did some bags, all that without changing any needles, without having to switch out any threads. Just very, very effective on a 20 needle machine.
Very
right?
efficient. Yes.
So all right, and as I said, Karen, someone will reach out to you to kind of get that add-on luncheon once if you have the Deco Summit ticket already that you want to add on. And tune in next month, guys. We're already coming up to the end of April.
Next month. That's like
nearing,
tomorrow.
Yeah. So then next month for another live, and we'll have a lot more exciting stuff in store. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, learned something new, and go check out Carl's Instagram. And anything else, Carl? All good?
Nothing. I'll see you guys. We will see you guys on the next one.
Yes. Take care.
Bye guys.